Hey gamers, welcome to part 2 of Rich versus DSP. Will we finish it? Will we see the other video? Who knows? But let's get right into it. Let's start. Thoughts on having Rich on? Let's discuss, man. Oh wait, wrong window. I'm still on OBS, as always.
There will likely be an interview on the Level 1 podcast this week. I just don't know the exact date yet. I'll let you know soon. Okay. But the other topic, okay, in regards to yesterday's segment and announcement on Review Tech USA. First of all, overall, people liked the fact
everyone
that I
loved
got
it.
caught up with Review Tech USA and all of his antics. People are having a good laugh at it.
Again, if people did that with DSP, he'd say that it's bullshit and it's bad, like he did with Craig. Again, Craig talked to trolls, detractors, whatever. That came to him. Honestly, whatever. He talked to them. You didn't talk to my fans. Why didn't DSP talk to Rich's fans? Why didn't he do that? If Craig and everyone else is supposed to talk to DSP's fans, why can't he talk to Rich's fans? And he always goes to the, well, they don't do it to me, man. Then why are you crying then? If you're not gonna do it when it comes to anyone else, then why complain? Okay. Pretty cool, huh?
Especially because I was watching the Kino Casino guys react to him, and it was like, you know, it was funny because people are like, it's the ultimate react loop. So you make content.
God.
Rich reacted to your content.
This fucking meme of him like trying to reactception is so, it's like a played out joke from years ago. I remember like, this is gonna be a very deep cut for the longtime fans out there. But there was a time, it was me, Jackie Chin. I want to say Jackie Chin. I think it was Jackie Chin. Him, and then, I don't know if it was a Liquid MK or someone else at the time. It was a long loop of, like, reactception. It was crazy. Like, I was reacting to DSP, Jackie Chin was reacting to me, Liquid MK or someone else was reacting to that, and it just kept going from there, and it was really funny. And we were all talking to each other as well, so it was, like, really funny. And it was something that we did on our Freedom Chat, and then we never did it again. You know, it was a crazy idea. That was infinitely funnier than DSP trying to do it because we actually did it, for starters. Secondly, we're funny, okay? Pff, yeah. Alright.
Kino Casino reacted to Rich's content. You reacted to Kino Casino's content, but it all started with your content. When you think about it, I want you to think about how crazy that is. Just simply because I'm a creator and I make content, there are people who react to it, and it just creates a giant circle, ecosystem of.
Yeah, I remember he called it a toilet bowl. Like, it was during the Tricky Tom situation, and he literally said, oh, these people do this? It's like a toilet bowl. And you're just waiting for the turds to flush or whatever the fuck.
Content because I'm a creator.
But now it's cool.
If I were to turn off my camera today and say I'm done and never come back, there would be an entire group of creators who would be like, fuck, what are we doing now? Phil's gone, right? And I'm not saying about Kino Casino, they react to a ton of shit. I'm just saying in general, you see how there's like these circular ecosystems that grow.
Okay, yeah, because
as opposed to
Rich can't possibly find someone else to react to.
Like, that would happen. There'd be entire YouTube channels.
Sure.
I'd be like, oh fuck, what do we do if Phil is gone and doesn't make content anymore? It's just wild to think that, right? Anyway.
Okay, that was a cool tangent.
Yesterday I did this big segment about Review Tech, right?
Right.
And the general consensus is great segment, but we're not so sure about how you ended it. What do you mean? Well, the end of the segment was basically,
oh, Vidar's back. That's Vidar, by the way.
Basically,
huge fan of DSP.
For me, I wanted to have Review Tech on my podcast for a couple of reasons.
I always laugh that DSP called Vidar like insane in a way. Like he was shitting on Vidar like on the forums. Like this is like a few years ago, and Vidar still likes DSP. So that's cool. That's cool.
Okay. Reason number one. Hold on, because I have to do a freaking conversion here.
Well, I don't do conversions? I'm not gonna sit here and pop a conversion calculator. He gets a super chat. I gotta convert it. I thought we don't do conversions. Oh, because it probably looked like a lot of money, and he wanted to make sure it was a lot of money.
So silly.
So silly.
Are you serious? This is ridiculous. Hold on.
This is ridiculous.
Gotta do something here.
How is it ridiculous?
This is Norwegian. Okay, I received a Norwegian super chat from Nulla Viking, and I can't say this because what he said is something that I can't say on YouTube. But then he says, "I'm doing an edgy super chat. Fun to see you in the."
I think he said like bastard trader or whatever the fuck. You can't say bastard. Okay, dude.
Glad to see you're more fun and relaxed than you used to be. Thank you, Nulla Viking. I appreciate that. That's actually the biggest super chat of the day. It's the equivalent of $11.24. So Nulla Viking has unseated Dark Ethan.
It's a lot of money, but it's only as whatever. Okay, it's like only like 10 cents more.
$43 in contributions today so far. He said, I'm talking with the man about having him appear on the show, and we haven't hammered in the date yet. And honestly, that's mostly because of me, because I don't know my exact work schedules because they fluctuate, right?
Okay.
When I told you guys that I'm going to probably have Review Tech on the show, and there's a couple of reasons why I want him on, the reaction was very mixed, to say the least, okay? We had people coming, leaving comments. People were tweeting me. People were DMing me. People were emailing me. I'm not kidding. And they were like, you shouldn't.
Dude, I love he's saying all this stuff, but man, he cried so hard that the trolls ruined all his opportunities with everyone else. I do this, and my trolls would email bomb this guy, email that guy, and do all this stuff. Rich's detractors, or whatever, emails DSP, Phil, don't do the interview with him, he sucks. And he's like, okay, man. So he lets the Rich's trolls dictate his content, I guess. The thing DSP said is bad.
Not have this man on your show. Okay?
Okay.
Now, allow me to explain my rationale of why I'm considering having the Review Tech on this podcast as an interview. Okay, number one, we have tremendous history, correct?
Tremendous
history,
this guy
by the way, has essentially crapped on me for 10 years on YouTube, arguably made hundreds of thousands of dollars on my back.
What a crazy number. Hundreds of thousands. Like, I'm sure he made something reacting to DSP, but saying hundreds of thousands, I think is very generous. It's like delusional amount. Like I don't know. I don't believe he made hundreds of thousands. Like, that sounds a little too silly.
Again, if I wasn't a content creator and I wasn't making stuff, he would have nothing to make fun of.
Like, but because I think he should just say he makes money talking about me, and that's fine. Okay, that's a good statement to make. Saying hundreds of thousands will make me scratch my head a little bit and like really ponder the amount.
He does. And a day when he made fun of me is a day he would get views and make money from his audience. And it's funny because you would say, well, if that's the case, isn't it just because, you're easy to make fun of or whatever? Yes and no. All right. I feel like I'm an easy target, or I was an easy target. Not anymore, because now I clap back. If that's the case, isn't it just because, you're easy? He
said for years he was an easy target. Now it's yes and no, because he wouldn't clap back. Dude, there's a video where he talked about Alpha Omega Sin shitting on him and saying, "You fucking the sleeping dragon. Next time when someone slanders me, I'm gonna make a video call you the fuck out." And then he never did it again after that. And then he got off to being a victim. And now it's like he gets off to being a victim and calling them out at the same time.
Easy to make fun of or whatever. Yes and no. All right, I feel like I'm an easy target, or I was an easy target. Not anymore, because now I clap back. But I feel like I was an easy target.
You're still pretty easy. Like, again, his clapping back is pretty much him saying, you're stupid. Wow, this guy made a video. Like, again, you look at how he handles the LTG and Rich. Two lol cows. And he makes them look better. Just to an outsider. If you just look at what's going on between the two, You're gonna think DSP is a loser and LTG is like some Chad guy. But LTG's a lolcow. The fact that DSP clapping back makes you think LTG is like a Chad, like that is really like you're pointing a gun to shoot someone, but instead, but when you pull the trigger, you at the last second you point it at your face, and then you're like, "What the fuck? I owned him." But it's like, no, dude, you shot yourself. Like that's what's going on here.
And because, when everyone's ganging up on me, this is how you don't play, spawning this big negative movement against me.
Ganging
no one
up
ever has
on
my
him.
back, and no one's ever going to speak up for me in any rational way.
Dude, he had fans. He did have fans that defended him. And he still does. I love that this dude is bulldozing. He's just steamrolling all his fans. All these years, he supported him. I didn't have anyone to support me. Very cool, man.
I'm just talking about myself, and no one really gives a shit, right? Really, when someone gets your back, things change, correct? So,
no, it's because no one of stature. See, that's the difference. Okay, we figured it out. I'm gonna figure this out every time I talk about it. But it's not that he has 0 people. It's just that no one important or that he deems important stood up for him, like any other content creator. People who watch him, they don't matter. They're just fucking little viewers. They're little plebs that just have an open wallet. But if someone who has a career in the internet space and they vouch for me, that means I got someone. Okay.
He's crapped on me for 10 years. He's made hundreds of thousands of dollars on my name. Even fucking sold merch with my likeness on it without permission. I want you to think about how crazy that is, right?
Okay.
So, for me to have him on my show and to finally have this conversation with him about what the fuck is he up with him? Why did he latch onto me in this
Wait, what did you say?
For me to have him on my show and to finally have this conversation with him about what the fuck is he up with him? Why?
What the fuck is up?
Right?
Wait, did I hear?
So, for me to have him on my show and to finally have this conversation with him about what the fuck is he up with him?
What the fuck is up? Okay.
Why?
It just sounded weird
to me in this pretty unhinged way.
Unhinged.
Why does he keep talking about me? To this day, he's still doing it. I mean, I literally just yesterday was reacting
Unhinged
to him reacting to me, the casino reacting to him.
Again, DSP said, like, what was it, last year, the year before? I every time I watch him talk about Rich, I want to find that podcast where DSP said Rich is dead to him. I don't think I'll find it, but I think it was in the deleted podcast, unfortunately. Let's see if I can find it. DSP Gaming. Final word on RTU. Let's see if that pulls it up. We're gonna have to dig, boys. Okay, maybe not that. RTU. That should pull it up because it has his name. I know that for a fact. For a fucking fact. RTU responds, Sons to react to trailer level 1 podcast. Okay, that's 2024. That's not important. My TV just suddenly died? Good. That's an old video. Switch busted. Review tech threatens June the King? When games cut into each other's time of an enjoyment. Man, I feel like I want to rewatch some of these pre-stream podcasts. Back when they were called the pre-stream podcast. Oh man. Oh god, that's not a flattering image, dude. That's awful. I thought that said a very abused pre-stream. I'm doing a very abused pre-stream. Why does this have a whatever? I'm not gonna bother because I don't think I'm gonna find it, guys. Impromptu Q&A. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find it, boys. It had to have been deleted. So I'll have to find it. It definitely. I feel like it was definitely a re-uploaded. I think Hate Army might have it. Maybe one day I'll find it.
Like, Why is he still doing it?
Why?
Right? How does he not understand
Because he wants to be
that
Keemstar, right? Correct?
if he
Like
would
he's
just do
Keemstar
something
Light.
else, something different, something
Again,
creative?
why? You know, like the clip that we saw at Kino Casino, they were talking about iDubbbz again, right? Correct? What if iDubbbz just went away? What would they do then, right? Why can they be able to like fixate on like certain lolcows, but Rich can't fixate on Phil? I don't know, whatever. Okay.
It would be better for him. His same shtick of let's crap on Phil today doesn't work anymore. It works for a very small percentile of his audience, and it works if he wants to court my detractors, right? So really, that's all.
Oh my god,
wants.
that's so creepy. Court his detractors. I'm pretty sure when you say like, oh, you want to court this person, whatever, it's like romantic, right? Let's see. What does it mean to court someone? Let's see what this pulls up. Court, verb, have a relationship. To have a romantic relationship with someone that you hope to marry. This dude, man, why does he use such weird things like this? He says a lot of weird shit like this. Where did this come from? Rich wants to court us? Fuck that. No way. No.
Is the detractors' attention, he'll get it, but percentile of his audience, and it works if he wants to court my detractors, right? So really, that's all he wants.
Why does this dude like fixate on like romantic relationships with people? DSP, I thought you're married. Shouldn't you stick with that? Shouldn't you want to court your wife?
The detractors' attention, he'll get it, but that's all he's ever gonna get. He's never gonna grow. He's never gonna have content that's gonna have longevity. It's just gonna be, I need money today. I gotta turn on my stream, rag on Phil for a couple hours while popping edibles, and then go back off stream.
But again, he talked about Phil because Phil talked about him. Just, again, think about it. He's only saying this because Rich responded to what he was saying. It wasn't like Rich was responding to something innocuous. Like, oh, DSP was talking about Silent Hill 2 and how much he loves it. And then Rich decides, I gotta do a video on this one, guys.
That's it. That'll be his life forever, right?
Whatever. Forever.
He really needs to change things.
Oh my god.
You know, it's just stupid.
I don't know if that's me or him. Hold on, let's just watch this.
Keemstar was gonna come on my show and he was gonna rip me a
No, that was fine. That was fine.
Stupid. So number one, just
okay, 43-42. Gotta remember that. I'm gonna refresh it.
But that's all he's ever gonna get. He's never gonna grow. He's never gonna have content that's gonna have longevity. It's just gonna be, I need money today.
I guess it's on him. Because it works everything else. The only time I've noticed something would be wrong with these headphones, like, sometimes there's like a static noise, but if I take off the headphones and put it back on, it would fix it. But it would affect all audio sources.
Today, I gotta turn on my stream, rag on Phil for a couple hours while popping edibles, and then go back off stream, and that's it. That'll be his life forever, right?
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try to take this off and put it back on. All right.
He really needs to change
No,
things.
it didn't fix it. It has to be on his end. What the fuck happened?
You know, it's just stupid. So number one, just the fact that we have this history,
god.
right? But it's always been one-sided.
This
it's always
is
been
not good audio.
But now,
oh my god, I can't take
my
it.
Show in my realm of existence, in my space, and to have a real conversation with him about what is going on with this guy and what goes through his mind, I think it could be fascinating. Okay, really, just honestly.
How would it be fascinating? This obviously just wants attention. Like, it's not that deep. Like, he acts as if it's like he has like deep-seated problems. Like, DSP's gonna like it's gonna be like that every, you know, like I don't want to bring up anime. I'm gonna bring up Moral Oral because it's a great show. The episode, well, there's like a few episodes you can find, like the camping trip. That's pretty good. That's a great episode. But I'm gonna bring up the bar episode of season 3. That is another banger. A few years ago, I could have recited that scene like you know, like nobody's business. But now I can't. Now I forgot it. But it's a great episode. Love that episode. But when Clay Puppington starts going on this rant about like everyone's relationships, that's like what DSP wants from Rich. He wants Rich to like, have this like meaningful like, oh yeah, Phil, I just don't have love in my life. I gotta court the detractors. Whatever. He's like looking for that kind of shit. And it's like, man, you're that pathetic. Like that's what he wants. He wants like Rich to have. He wants to have like a breakthrough moment with Rich for some reason.
I think it would be fascinating. Now, outside of that, there's the whole drama aspect. Let's be honest.
Now the audio work fix is better. Did the water bottle like do something? Either the water bottle did something, or he muted something. Like something got claimed, and he just had YouTube's algorithm fix it or some shit.
Right. Like the drama stuff. And if ever there's gonna be drama, right? Definitely, me and him, mano a mano. On a show,
mano a mano,
going back and forth, that's going to be drama. You just know it is. Like, what are the chances I have him on the show and it ends up being the most cordial conversation possible? Like, what are the chances of that happening? Probably 0.0000.
This dude is really acting as if like Rich is gonna be like a fucking slob on his streams. Like, why does Rich get treated this way? Meanwhile, he talks about Wings and Boogie every time. Well, I have to wrangle them guys. I'll have to wrangle Wings and Boogie, even though that's like how Keemstar described the show, right? And then DSP like was gonna take Keem's position, and like it was really that was also another weird little window of how DSP saw Lolcow live.
0.1%. Right?
Maybe. Like why? I mean, that's why wouldn't it be cordial? What the fuck are you talking about? This dude is acting as if Rich is gonna come on, like you're a piece of shit, Phil. I hope you die. But it's just like this dude is clearly a fan. He clearly likes DSP, and he would like to talk to him. But DSP's acting as if like Rich is gonna like do some crazy shit. It gotta be the weed, guys. The weed is gonna make him do some crazy shit. It's gonna be like fucking, like those the meth heads in Breaking Bad, the one that like crushed her boyfriend's head in the ATM. He thinks that's gonna happen. He's gonna show up and not DSP. Rich is gonna act like that. He's gonna be like, oh, whatever, because meth and marijuana are like the same drug. It's like one comes from the ground, one you have to like do lab shit, but it's both the same. I mean, they're both drugs.
That's all I could think of, right?
Right.
I think here's the thing. I think it makes sense. The idea of the interview makes sense. But here's why some people have reached out to me, okay? There's two major reasons. Reason number one,
he's like angling his hand to do numbers.
That Rich is going to show up on the show and be a serious guest, right? They're actually convinced that he's going to come on the show and actually try to pull stunts and shit. Like, for example, we were just watching.
Yeah, but you said that you'd hang up on him if he did. Like, didn't you say that you do that if it wasn't
the video yesterday?
Whatever.
He called me the hard R.
Oh no!
Right? I want to,
But again, he didn't want to call him that though. Again, he slipped the word and then took it back because he realized what he was about to say and realized that's incorrect. But whatever, come see, come saw, I guess.
People are saying, do you think the mic boost got erased? Hold on, people think the mic boost got erased?
Oh my god!
Nope, it's still there. The +3 decibel, it's there.
So
there was an airplane flying over my house, and it was making a lot of noise. So maybe the microphone muted that, and because of that, it was silencing me. But now it should sound normal again. It was a really loud airplane going over my house right now. That's probably what you heard.
No way. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, he literally called me the hard R.
The hard R
in his content, and it's like, what the hell?
Never
in my life. And listen, I grew up in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Which a lot of people laugh. Connecticut is this snooty, rich state. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
There's a very small portion of Connecticut where a lot of rich people live. Everywhere else is kind of ghetto. And I grew up in a kind of ghetto area.
Like, not the entire state of Connecticut is, like, rich town. I mean, there's some. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's Connecticut. It's fucking Connecticut. But of course, there's gonna be some ghettos in Connecticut. I think it was Bristol. I want to say Bristol. That my dad kept telling me that's like the capital of heroin. It's the heroin capital. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I never thought about it after that. I was like, okay, there you go.
All right. I didn't grow up affluent or rich or anything like that. And I lived in like nearly ghetto areas, right? I knew
Nearly
people
ghetto.
who were really bad into drugs and gangs and bad things. Not once in my life have I ever been called the hard R. Okay? Growing
Okay.
up in a bad area, it never happened. But now,
Well,
at 42 years old,
but see how weird this is? It's like, I grew up in a ghetto area. They never said this. Yeah, you're white, DSP. They don't call white people the N-word. They probably call you other things. Like, I don't know.
I'm being called the hard R by a man in his 40s
Man.
who's also a content creator. And it's just fucking bizarre. Okay? So basically, people are like, we don't trust that Review Tech's going to come on your show and act professional. He might come on and try to pull stunts. He might try to do something extreme that's going to get you in trouble on YouTube, or he might not be able to hold his tongue and he says something stupid. And now,
But you could appeal those. Again, you can also hang up on him.
you get in trouble for it because it's in your content. Okay, that's reason number one. And
Is Rich known to do that?
people don't want him on the show. Okay? The
Okay.
other reason is very simple. Basically, people, I hate to say it, are not really wanting Rich to get any
I hate
kind of
to say
attention,
it.
popularity, or positivity thrown his way.
So he has
Basically, they're
cancel
like, no, you
culture.
have to understand.
Again, I love how DSP, Mr. I hate cancel culture. I'm against cancel culture. No. He is allowing cancel culture to destroy Rich, I guess. This is what cancel culture looks like. People like make it a big deal to have someone on your show, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna have to distance ourselves from them. And DSP is doing it. This is cancel culture. This is what people like talk about, you know?
That in regards to Review Tech, this has been a downfall.
But the
That's
thing
been a
is,
long-
like, I would argue, like, there could be a lot of good cases for why someone would say, hey, don't get this person on, you don't want to platform his beliefs or whatever the fuck. I mean, there could be X, Y, and Z of reasons. But all of the reasons that DSP has for not having Rich on his show are not even his own, and it's from other people just saying stuff. Like, DSP doesn't even verify what he's being told. Some people may actually at least verify what they're being told about the guests they may or may not have on their show, and they may look into it and say, oh, and they may make a decision about that. But DSP is literally not even vetting it. All he's saying is Kino Casino, and then he's also high all the time. But he also doesn't like Rich. But there's nothing genuine about this, and DSP has fostered this opinion, in my opinion, that I cannot take any decision based on Rich from him seriously, because this dude has always treated Rich like a bitch all the time, and kicked him around and all his other stuff for really petty reasons.
Long time coming, and he deserved it, and he was insulated from it for a
Wait, what?
regards to Review Tech. This has been a downfall that's been a long time coming, and he deserved it, and he was insulated from it for a long time.
How was he insulated? He had detractors. How this dude reacted to a Rich detractor, and then he's like, "Well, he was insulated. He never had anyone really hate him." Like, shut up, man.
Because no one really was looking at him. He had 1 million subs, and everyone thinks that a 1 million sub YouTuber is kind of protected. I mean, there's some exceptions there, like Boogie, but
Oh my
for the
God.
most part, like, he was insulated from any criticism.
He was
This year,
protected.
all
Rich
the
was
criticism
protected.
got thrown towards him,
Okay.
and he's literally just blown over like a deck of cards. It was always a house of sticks that looked like a house of bricks, but now the house of sticks is collapsed, and people don't want this guy.
He was always a lolcow, though.
Some people have actually said that
Oh my
if I have
God.
him in this interview
Whatever.
and I don't destroy him, which I could do, I already have, right? Like, I literally already have done
Guys,
this.
I've already.
And people are like, if you have him on this interview,
I already felt it, Phil. Okay. He ain't facing me in Guilty Gear. He ain't gonna even try because he's a little bitch. He's a bitch.
You don't destroy him, and he comes off at least even looking half.
I got it. They don't. Someone asked DSP if they're gonna have me. If he's gonna have me on, I ain't doing this. No interview. Tell you what. If he wants to do any content with me, he gotta hop on in Guilty Gear, Strive, and then we'll go from there. But he ain't gonna do that because Guilty Gear is a scary game. It has women in it and big, well endowed women on top of that. So it's like scary.
Normal as a person, you're actually boosting this guy and you're helping him, and you shouldn't do that. I've actually been told, and I don't know if this is true or not. I'm sure Rich is going to watch this portion of my show.
I'm sure he's gonna watch it.
But I've been told that Rich has actually tried to reach out to others and have conversations or appear on shows, and they've said, no, we don't want you. No, absolutely not. That's why he's not streaming that much. That, you know what I mean? Like, all his like any kind of collaborations or good graces that he had have fallen apart over the last year.
What collaboration did he have, though? Like, okay, he lost Jay last year. I believe it was last year, and sure, that was a big deal because he edited his videos. And then what? Like, okay.
All the controversy around him, and people don't want to be associated with this man. So for me to have him on the show actually does him a favor.
Again, this is the shit that, like, I can't believe DSP is saying this, because this is the shit he complained about, that people don't want to touch DSP with a 10-foot pole. They don't want to give him a chance. But this is what I said before, back when he did the Rich react. This dude goes on and on about how everyone needs to give him a chance. Oh, they need to talk to me, not listen to the trolls, and this and that. But when it's someone else, he would never help them. This is, like I've said this before, this is why no one should help DSP at all, because he wouldn't pay it forward for anyone else. Like, this dude is such a little bitch. He doesn't want to he doesn't want to help anyone. He only cares about, oh my god, I need to add that to my fucking soundboard. He cares about nobody but himself.
It's going to get people talking about him again at a time when literally everyone just wants to forget about this guy and have him move on and be forgotten and erased from the internet. All right? I mean, the Kino Casino guys were saying it themselves. It's just very weird. This guy has over 1 million subs.
So what
on
if
YouTube,
you want?
but he's losing 5,000 subs a month.
But so since everyone wants him to be eradicated, that should be fine. And I'm not gonna help Rich, because why would I want to help him? DSP, didn't you say that you were in that same position and it was terrible and you wish someone would give you the chance? Why didn't he give Rich the chance? Why does he not want to give Rich a single chance? Like, and you notice all this stuff that's in regards to him, like, trying to get an interview, it's like he doesn't make any decision on his own. It's always about other people's opinions.
At an exponential rate, it's increasing, actually. And he goes on stream, and he's only getting a couple hundred viewers. Right? He's only getting like 200, 300 viewers tops on his streams.
What did he used to get?
Where did his audience go? They're gone. He has 1 million dead subs who don't care about him or his content.
Honestly, did he ever get over like 500 views on a stream? I feel like he never did. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Why am I going to give him the avenue? Why
would I give him the avenue? This is such a cool guy,
and be seen in any kind of a light, even if it's a negative light. It's still a light. It's a highlight, and he wants the highlight right now. That's why he's reached out to me. I gave him the ultimatum. I said,
again, DSP wanted to reach out to people, said, oh, the trolls would ruin it, this and that. Rich reaches out to him, and his trolls are ruining it for him, and DSP is letting it happen. The thing DSP said is terrible, by the way. Because this dude says shit. He just says shit that sounds good. Like, no one is gonna sit there and say, yeah, fuck this guy. Yeah, I'll never help them, or whatever. So of course he would say this bullshit. That when it came to pass that he would have to stand by his beliefs, he never stands up for them. Because this dude is such a little bitch about everything. He just says shit. He just says shit and never means it.
This is it, your last chance. You don't have to respond, but if you don't, you're not going to be on the show ever again. And then all of a sudden he jumped and said, oh yeah, I want to be on the show, right? Because in reality, he wanted to be on the show all along, and he's realizing this is his last chance to try to get any kind of attention. So, and by the way, this is all speculation. This is what I'm hearing. This is not facts,
this is
okay?
speculation.
This is what I'm hearing from people.
Look how much like the speculation dominated the conversation. He says all this stuff, then says at the end, this is speculation, by the way. Why are we spreading speculation? This is stuff he also criticized detractors for doing. They're spreading speculation, man. But this dude is peddling speculation about Rich.
A ton of people contacted me in 24 hours to tell me this, and I'm like, so I don't know what to do, because everyone was of the impression they wanted him to be on the show. Everyone was like, yeah, have him on as a guest. We want him as a guest. This is great. But now I actually finally got the guy to respond 2 months later, right? And now it's like, after what happened,
you know, this is a behavior that needs to be a shout out in the past, by the way. So first you tell me you want the best streak. So I do the best streak. Now I do it. Now you say you don't want it? You can't have it both ways, man. Like, it's that shit. And now he's like, yeah, man, you guys want it, now you're not sure. Wow. Like, he shat on his audience for doing that many times.
You already felted the guy in his documentary, and he's definitely fallen off, you know.
Yeah, why help him, right?
No,
why give him a second chance?
If he does
again, what if people had this opinion of him for years, right? Oh, he already fell off. He masturbated on stream. I don't want to touch Phil. He masturbated. I don't want to touch this guy. I don't want to have him on my content because he masturbated on stream. He'd be so mad if his whole legacy stopped there. But this dude is going to end Rich's legacy, I guess, because he doesn't want to help him, because other people may say, don't platform him. But I thought you're against cancel culture.
Come on this show and he is high, or he's popping edibles, or there's any indication that this guy is on drugs or anything, he's gone. I'm just going to hang up. I will flush him. You know, I mean, I want to have
how dare you
an appearance that's a real conversation.
Rich.
I don't want this to be, oh, he's going to appear and then he's going to be taking it like all jokes and acting like an asshole. And then again, what if he says or does something that's extreme or whatever, you know? So
what's he going to say?
So I don't know. Let me put it this way. Right now, the date's not locked in, and that's on my end anyway, because I need to know my schedule. I don't know my schedule right now. Okay? I don't.
Okay.
Once I know it for like the next 1 to 2 weeks, then I can decide the dates to lock anything in, or I can decide to not have him on my show. I could change my mind. It's my show. I can do whatever I want.
He could change his mind.
Right? There's no commitment here. There's no contracts in place.
No contracts. I thought you do contracts.
People interested in being on my podcast. I have one person that I feel it would be a very controversial interview, but don't worry, this is not a person who I have bad blood with whatsoever.
Controversial? What does that mean?
Controversial interview to have with this person for interesting reasons, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Someone said like he was gonna have like a neo-Nazi on his show, and then I watched the clip, and it wasn't that he was gonna do it. He was like, someone said, "Oh, will you talk to this guy?" And he said, "Maybe," or whatever the fuck. And if that's the case, man, that is massive clown world. We can't have Rich on because he may be high, but this dude who may be a neo-Nazi, get him on. Give him a spotlight. Oh, man.
Because if I say another word, it will spoil it, and I don't want to spoil it. But this would be a pretty interesting appearance, okay? Obviously, you guys know I've been talking with Wings and Boogie. Boogie likely will end up talking with me about, hard scheduling his appearance within the next week or so. So I might have Boogie on the show as well. I don't know. Well, I'm working on it. Wings I've talked with. Wings absolutely has committed to being on this show as a guest, but he's got personal stuff going on.
Yeah, he's
behind
going to the
scenes.
hospital. Behind the scenes.
He basically said, I can't schedule my appearance with you now, and I feel bad about it because I want to, but will you allow me to be on your show when I'm ready to come back? And I said, yeah. I said, dude, totally, 100%.
Of course.
You can come on the show when you're ready. I get it. Personal shit always takes preference. This is not like, oh, you're blowing your chance to be interviewed by me because you got shit going
Dude,
on. You can't
he
appear right
has
away.
he's going
You
to the
know,
hospital. Of course whatever.
so
Okay.
there's not much I can really do in that regard. Um, you know what I mean?
You know what I
So
mean?
I want him on the show, and he'll be on when he's good and ready. And I'm not gonna pressure him about the shit either. Like that's fucking annoying, right? Oh, so all
Right?
right, you agreed to be on the show, but I know you got personal shit going on. Now I'm gonna hunt him down and bug him every few days about it. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give it a while. I'll probably give it a couple weeks, check in with him, see how he's doing, and then go from there.
See what
I'm
I'm
not gonna be some
doing.
nagging
See what
idiot.
he's
I hate that shit
doing.
when people are clingy and shit. And they won't leave
Oh
you
yeah,
alone.
he hates being naggy. Just don't look at. Let's see. Does the DMs still show up if I do this? Be like close preview. No, I would have to reopen it. Well, you guys remember the DMs. He was fucking clingy to Rich. He was like thirsty for him. Okay. Sippy sip.
So I've already got one interview that's likely happening this week coming up. I've got a very controversial, interesting interview that will happen likely sometime this month. And there's the possibility of Review Tech, and there's the possibility of Boogie and a couple others too. It's just weird because like I told you guys, it all happens at once, right? So in
Right?
August, everything was happening at once, and everything was lining up in all this content. And then in September, it kind of slowed down and fizzled out. Now all of a sudden, boom, everything's hitting me
He
again.
started doing like interviews like during September. Then he wanted to take a break, then did it again. Like this is like not really that impressive. Like shit's just happening.
At
Whatever.
once for fun stuff going on. And I'm like, oh crap, all right. So, I'm trying to take it in stride and I'm trying to not get overloaded because I know that you guys want gameplay. I know that you guys want progress. I know that you guys want this kind of content.
I want to drink bleach.
Like Silent
When's
Hill
that
2
gonna
and stuff like this.
happen?
I don't want it to be, well,
Come on,
I'm going
do
to
the
play
Clorox
this game
bleach
today,
challenge.
but I have no idea when I'll start the gameplay or how much we'll get done today because I'm doing an interview and the interview could spill over and we could have a decompression and that's half my stream. I don't want to be doing that every day. At the same time, I definitely feel like, this is a fun opportunity for me to branch out and be doing the new stuff and bring in new audience with it, right?
Right?
So there you go. Oh, by the way, one other funny thing, and I have to bring this up.
Funny
Let me
thing.
see if I
Let's
can
bring
actually
it up.
show you what I mean. Hold on a second here. I just have to bring this up
He has
because
to.
I just find it so hilarious.
Show it.
I have to find the example here.
All right, we're finding the example, boys. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun.
Here,
dun.
okay.
Here, okay. All right.
I gotta show you this.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
This is just too funny. We'll do a mini segment here. Ready for a little mini segment, everybody? Okay.
Okay.
So
All
I
right.
told you guys that the reason, all right, that I have had certain people blocked on Twitter is because I need to use Twitter for business purposes, correct? Remember, I said this a week or two ago. I said, all the time people say, why am I blocked on Twitter? Why am I blocked? Why'd Phil block me? It's because people will tweet me and they'll involve me in these stupid, like, saga. Oh, shit, I fucked up my camera. These stupid sagas, this drama nonsense. And as you know, I don't want to be involved in it. Or they'll spam a bunch of bullshit at
You
me
gotta hide the
that I don't care
the
about.
follow list.
And when they do that, then all of their audience follows suit and I get inundated with crap.
All
So
right.
here's a perfect example of
Okay.
this, okay? Look, Review Tech is tweeting me. Let's reenact this together. Do you really think I'm going to click this? And someone responded, I love that there's a cat in the video, so Jasper
one-
can join in too, right? But like, this guy's
okay.
timeline is so bizarre.
This is your notifications, though.
See, look at this one. You're getting grandpa excited. What is this? Review Tech tweets me this. What the fuck is this?
Oh my god,
Right?
more AI.
What is
Ugh.
this? Who would want to possibly see this? Look at this shit.
What?
And this is the stuff that he tweets all the time. Like, literally, this is the garbage that he puts onto fucking... Look, here's another one. Oh, it's the same one. There was another weird one that he did about cucumbers.
Well, you kept bringing it up. Cucumbers.
Yeah. Look at this. Here are men wrestling a cucumber on an oriental rug. Make sure to pay attention to the details of the image. Like, what?
What?
Like, what is going on in the mind of this person, right? So this is the shit that Review Tech tweets me constantly. Do you understand why I blocked him years ago?
Yeah, because
Why
he
I
thinks
wanted
he's
nothing
funny.
to do with this guy on Twitter? Because this is the shit he puts on it. So
But
here
this is just like lame shit posting. Like honestly, like this is what I hate about Rich. By the way, this is like bullshit. Okay. This dude literally just thinks he's the funniest dude, and he just does annoying shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm comedy man, but I feel like people would much rather tolerate my bullshit than Rich's bullshit. Like Rich will probably send you to like an early grave. You can at least roll your eyes and walk away, and then that's it. Like, you know.
okay, I want to get news articles for today's show. Or I want to know what's going on. People are talking about me. Maybe someone has responded to something I posted with something important, information I need to know. No, I open up my timeline and it's a bunch of fucking posts like this. With everyone responding.
But these are your notifications,
too. I see 11 responses.
What are you talking
about? And of course,
about?
I'm tagged in all fucking responses, so I would see them all. And it's like, what the I don't want to see this shit.
But you can like...
So,
this dude is such a boomer. You can leave the conversation. Someone can tag it and you can leave it, you can mute it, you can do all this stuff. It's really not that hard. But yeah, if you want to mute, block, whatever, that's your prerogative, dude. But he blocks him and unblocks him multiple times. Whatever.
Why these people get blocked on Twitter, all right? Now, in this case, he's not blocked, he's muted. So he doesn't even know this, okay? But I don't see any of these tweets. Like, he's tweeting like this. I don't see this tweet. What I see is the response tweet to it. So all I see is this: birds. You're getting Grandpa excited. I look at it.
Yeah,
like,
you can like mute this though.
It's another Review Tech tweet. I'm not gonna click this. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. There's no fucking point in me clicking on here because.
Wait a second. Followed by I almost thought it was something else.
It's another Review Tech tweet. I'm not gonna click this. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. There's no fucking point.
No fucking point
in me clicking on here. Because if I click it, it's just going to be stupid. Like, what are the chances that I click on anything on his fucking timeline and it's going to be something of any intelligence or interest? It's just going to be another dumb fucking thing that no one cares about. And then I take the bait. I say, let me check it out. And I click it. And it ends up being this.
Maybe that's why he's doing this.
Why did I click on it?
Maybe that's like the joke.
I fell for the bait again, right? So now I hope you guys understand.
Okay.
This is why
this is
people get blocked on
annoying,
Twitter.
honestly.
It's not because, oh, I don't like them and I actively find people. Or the other day, oh my God, when Cog said, the Kino Casino told Phil to block me on Twitter, so he did. That's literally never happened. There's never been a time ever in my entire history on the internet where someone came to me and said, you must block someone on Twitter or social media because I want you to.
Since I grew up, I realized Guilty Gear is the
It's because people are morons. And they'll post, like, I guarantee you the reason Cog's blocked, he probably did something stupid like this too. He did a dumb tweet, a negative tweet about me. And you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, what the fuck? It's fucking annoying. I don't want to bother with this shit. Really? Someone just said the tree is crooked and it's driving them nuts.
Really? Okay.
Well, it doesn't really, did that do anything?
I mean, DSP gets fixated on like small details like that too. So why is he mocking another dude for being?
There you go. The tree is perfectly straight. Amazing. Like now you won't be driven nuts. There you go.
I like how he's mean to that one dude, but DSP's like, look over here, it's not standing perfectly still. Oh my god. And all this other bullshit. But when his chat does it, oh my god, guys, you're so fucking annoying.
Anyway, so there you go. That's why that stuff happens on social media. Trust me, I don't have time to fucking care so much about social media that I'm sitting there and I need to block this person today who I really... Okay. Now I can use Twitter to do work for my podcast today. Like, that's literally how it works, and that's what... Right. And then, let's jump in to whatever you guys want to talk about here.
All right, we're going to move on from this. Let's go on to the main course. I think we should have time to do this, guys. I think we can.
Hate Army.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out fucking Hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out for hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out for Hate.
So we are currently at $63 in contributions so far today. Let me take a look here. We've got, wait a minute. We got no super chats,
Oh,
no
man.
super stickers, and no memberships. Let's get some stuff going
No.
on that side, if you could, guys.
I did not
You know,
make a
absolutely
mistake.
nothing on the YouTube side. I'm shocked.
No, he.
Remember, this total includes super chats, super stickers, and tips.
I am
It's
not
not
crazy.
just tips. So I'm actually shocked. I don't want to super
He'll
chat yet.
never change.
Let's get that going. How are we doing today on the show?
I
haven't
did
even
not
looked yet.
make a
We're
mistake.
about 350 viewers and 54
These
likes.
are my
Thank you for
favorite
that. Let's get into
lines.
I did
100
not
likes.
make a mistake.
Because,
I
ladies
am
and gentlemen,
crazy.
right now, yes, we're going to do it. We're going to start
This
talking about
chicanery?
review tech. This is going to be the next segment of the show.
Oh boy.
So,
Next segment, guys.
Let's get it going.
hyped.
Let's get some
Get
likes going
hyped.
on the stream. If you're here to have fun, please
Get the
like
likes
stream.
going.
If you're
Get
here
the
for
likes
Review
going.
tech segment, it's time for it, and let's get some support going. Like I said,
This
let's hit the
chicanery?
goal.
What a sick
How
joke.
about this? Let's hit this goal before the podcast ends. Then we don't even have to worry about the React stream because we're already there, right? Let's do it.
Right?
Let's crush it.
Let's do it. Let's
hit number
crush
6
it.
and
Let's
keep that momentum
let's
going
crush
towards
it.
the Krabby Patty meal.
I
DSP
did not
tried.
make a mistake.
You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh. What a joke.
All right. Are we ready?
What a joke.
Are you all ready for this? All right, let's get to this segment. All right, it's around 26 minutes. I try to remember these for when I clip.
Of course.
So here's the deal.
When he
folks.
clips, guys. He's
As
the
you know,
one.
it's been a whirlwind few months for me here on YouTube and in general in life. What a reversal of fortunes.
Oh my
right?
god.
I used to be the guy down on his luck. I used to be the whipping boy of the internet. I used to be the one that everyone crapped on, and it was like fun to do. But what happened was things have changed.
His boyfriend's
right?
found him.
Now, I actually have some positivity behind me. People are actually talking about me in a positive light.
What a
They're
sick
interested in
joke.
either coming on my show or having me involved with some of their content. It's been a good couple of months. I've definitely seen an uptick in attendance,
An uptick,
an uptick in support,
up my
and an uptick in
ass.
positivity thrown my way.
Uh-huh.
What's happened for Review Tech USA is actually the
Time
complete
to
opposite.
dance on his grave, right?
He's on a downward
We don't celebrate
spiral.
people's
He's on
downfall,
a
by the
downward
way.
spiral. And this is the
You know,
guy.
you know what? You notice this, right? He is every time he's rich, he immediately talks about his downward spiral. But remember, guys, he does not celebrate people's downfall. Yet every time he talks about Rich, he brings it up.
He deserves it.
Are you 12, sir? Are you 12 years old?
who bullied me and beat me up for years and years because it was popular to do, and he'd always get a rise out of his audience when he did it. People were stupid and would go there and just pay him money to beat me up. And he basically
I wish someone would pay him money to beat him up. Imagine if someone paid money to beat Phil up. That would be something. And then they record it.
conditioned his audience that this is the content he makes now, right? Like literally, that's what his audience expects whenever they're on stream with him because that's all he really does anymore, right?
How do you know what he does
or at
on these
least
streams?
I should say that's all that anyone cares about he does and then pays him to do. That's how I
Okay.
should say.
All
Hey,
right,
here.
sure.
Rich had a documentary come out by June the King, completely destroyed the man to the point where since he's never been the same.
Man, we're
He's
still talking
completely,
about this
like,
stupid documentary.
Felted. He's
Felted?
eating edibles every day. You could tell he's visibly
Oh.
high on most of his
Oh
streams.
my god,
There is a
guys! He's popping edibles. He's getting so high. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Someone is getting high in their own home. I can't believe it.
rarity when he's not high on a stream. His eyes are like this. He can barely keep them open. He's talking really slow. He's not witty anymore. Basically, he's lost his way.
Dude, that kind of sounds like DSP. There's so many streams where he's like,
Alright. Huh. Okay. So, they say, like,
but Rich is the slow one here, and DSP is not even. He was never witty, so I mean, maybe you could argue he might have been witty back in the day, but he definitely isn't now. I can tell you that much.
And I reacted to that documentary with the guys from Kino Casino. That's where the whole poker chip, I've got your last chip rich meme came from. It was very popular. Everyone loved it.
It was very
And
popular.
since then, I kind of laid off.
Sure,
of
it was.
right?
Uh-huh.
But everyone said, including even Keemstar said this, you should have him on your show.
Again,
you should have a
this
conversation.
wasn't his idea.
It's going to be
He
fascinating.
needed
no matter
Keemstar
what happens, whether
to
it goes civilly, whether it
start
goes
this, by
horribly,
the way.
whether you're at each other's throats or you actually have a conversation. It's going to be good content, right?
Right?
So, I tried to get him on the show immediately following that react about 2 months ago. He ghosted me. He absolutely refused to respond. Okay? This continued for almost 2 months. And then finally, about a week ago, I laid down the law. In a DM on Twitter, I told Rich, you've got to respond to this now, because if you don't,
Or
you're
die
never coming
trying.
on my show ever. This is literally your last chance. If you don't respond,
Of course.
I'm moving on, and I don't ever want to talk about you or anything
Like
about you
last
ever
year.
again.
No, it's 2 years ago. He literally said Rich was dead to him. In the same day, he brings him up again. In some weird, arbitrary way. But then he talks about him again and again and again. This dude is just saying stuff just because it's like a statement to make, but he doesn't mean it. Like, this dude is a lousy bluffer. Like, you could tell a bluff a mile away with this guy. He should never play poker.
Then he responds, oh, yes, I'll come on your show, Phil. So then we start talking about it back and forth. And we basically, as of 2 days ago, which I talked about on this very show, we locked it in that it would be sometime next week. We don't know exactly the date, and that's my fault because I don't have a set schedule of exact days that I stream, because my schedule fluctuates depending on my wife's work schedule, so we can align our days off together. So couldn't lock in an exact date and time, but it was going to be the date range of like the middle of the month, like around like October 16th, 17th, 18th, something like that. That's what we were doing, right?
Okay,
And
right?
that's where we left it 2 days ago. But then many of you contacted me in that 24 hours since I announced that I was going to have Rich on the show and said, Phil, don't do it.
Don't
Here's
do
a
it.
million laundry list reasons why. It won't be entertaining. It won't be fun. It's giving him a platform and he doesn't deserve it. He's going to be unprofessional. He's going to...
Who's to say he doesn't deserve a platform? Again, like, for a dude who brags about how he's against cancel culture, he really, like, just does it. Because, you know, just some cases, you could make better arguments why someone may not deserve a platform, but, like, what did Rich do to the DSP, specifically DSP, that would make him say he's not worth... I don't want to give him a platform. He doesn't know what was going on the Dropbox. He doesn't know a lot of the other, like, ins and outs. He just knows, like, speculation or whatever. Like, whatever.
Going to be high. He's going to say the N-word. I'm not kidding you. People even said that. He's going to say the N-word. He's going to do all this stuff.
He's going to say
right?
the N-word.
If you want that segment, I did
yes.
it yesterday. Go check that out. I even highlighted. There's a highlight
Rich
video
would
on
definitely
the
say
channel
that.
there.
And he can't do anything about it. But, man, being
Yesterday,
high...
I'm playing Silent Hill 2 all day long. I'm not paying any attention to anything else but Silent Hill. I don't care, right? Last night, one of my editors actually contacts me and says, are you aware that Rich backed out of the interview with you? I said, no, hold on. So I went to Twitter.
Man, he
and I
loves
opened
doing
up my
these
DMs,
lame-ass
and looked, there's nothing there.
storytelling.
I said, he didn't back out of the interview with me. We
My God.
haven't talked in 2 days. They go, no.
No.
He streamed yesterday. While you were streaming, he streamed, and his entire stream was literally about you, and it was all negative dumping on you, watching detractor
it was
videos
the
about
shitting
you,
on
and
Phil
crapping on
show.
you again. And basically, in that stream he did that lasted about 2 hours, he announced he's not going to
Again,
be...
there were all these other streams where Kino Casino's like calling Cat fat, calling him the R slur. He said and also like just said a lot of other stuff, right? Correct? And DSP was fine with that. But Rich saying DSP's a doo-doo head, oh, we gotta cancel this guy.
on your show, and there's a laundry list of reasons why he's not going to be on your show. And he went over all... I was like, wait, what?
What?
Hold on. I have an open DM with this guy on Twitter where we're talking about him being on the show. The last correspondence we have is he's going to be on in the middle of October. He decided to live stream and make a public announcement to his viewers, but not to me, the guy whose show...
DSP ghosted people too. I don't know why he's like mad at Rich for doing that when he has done it himself. He ghosted Keemstar because Keemstar DM'd him on Twitter asking, are you free now to talk? And DSP didn't respond to that. He ghosted Brian, you know, one of his streaming acquaintances.
we're talking about. Dude, I really don't know what to say. Like, do you not understand what adults fucking do? Adults don't go behind each other's backs and me.
But how is it behind your back when he did it on his stream that you can watch? Like, he's acting as if like Rich did this like behind in a private Discord server. But you know who does that? DSP. He has his own little private Discord where he just shits on detractors. And whatever the fuck. Like, you can look at Anonymous's Discord leaks. There's stuff there that's like him saying like, oh, my trolls are doing this and that, blah blah blah, whatever. Like, it's not hardcore or anything, but he does talk about us behind the scenes.
Talk to each other, right? If you didn't want to come on the show, you say, all right, changed my mind, Phil, I don't want to be on your show, in the DM. You don't go stream about it to your audience to make drama content again for yourself, right? It's just like, this fucking guy is just something else. I don't understand
Something
it.
else.
Why would anyone want to work with him when that's how he behaves, right? So I have to hear about the fact that he isn't going to be on my show through a third party who just so happened to hear from another party because someone finally watched some of his
Right.
content for a change. It's like, what? Right?
a-
So let's
Whatever.
do it together.
He added
Here-
steps.
You ready?
You ready?
Here we go. Because I don't even know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what we're about to watch. I don't know what his reasons are because he didn't tell me. Here's his stream, by the way. So here's his stream from yesterday.
Oh, get a load
Okay.
of this. Get a load of this.
Live streamed 16 hours ago. So that would have been what?
Do some math. Why
Like
is it
6 p.m.
Why is it taking so long to figure 16 hours? He look at him, guys, and his eyes are squinted. Does he make this face every day? And he's like, oh, 16 hours. Let's see, man.
7 p.m. yesterday? Something like that. Again, when I was doing my stream.
We gotta do signs on this.
Dethroned. Oh, man. Guys, I've been dethroned. I don't know if you're aware. I've been completely dethroned. No one watches my content anymore. No one supports my content. It's
Down with the
all over.
monarchy.
Because you remember, you know, Kino Casino was going to turn on me, and they were going to turn me into like Carrie, where they were going to drop the pig's blood on me, on my head. And that definitely happened, right? And
People are saying like, eventually it's gonna happen someday. I mean, again, I guess it could happen. I mean, again, like the Keemstar interview with B's relative, I'll believe it when I see it. Right now it's just words. We'll see what happens.
then Keemstar was going to come on my
But
show.
I just think I think the only point that Kino Casino just wanted him to do is just shit like this, and it's just like, it's kind of not worth it because, again, this already is not entertaining anymore. It's actually more annoying than like fun. It was probably fun a little bit at the beginning when he started doing this, but it has devolved. But that's the DSP way.
And he was going to rip me a new asshole. And then I was going to interview Craig, and Craig was going to own me, and that was going to be
He
the
kind of
end of me.
did.
Oh, yeah, then the 4-hour documentary about me by June the King was going to come out, and that was going to end me. Like, all of these
I
things
mean, it
in a
kinda
row are
did.
just completely destroyed.
Again, these are things that are just like up to the viewer to decide. Whatever. I mean, these things aren't gonna have any material effect on him. Like, I don't know why he fantasized so hard about, because he came up with it himself, by the way, saying, oh, I'm so nervous when the documentary drops, people may actually hate me again. I'm nervous, guys. And then he's like, yeah, everyone loves me. And it's like, dude, I don't know why you come up with these like fantasies. And this dude is saying that Rich is the one in La La Land because he smokes weed. But this dude invents narratives and fantasies himself about all this other shit. But it's just a documentary that people may or may not even watch or care about.
Me as a man and a content creator. I can't face the internet anymore. Man, I'm a felted, crushed, destroyed individual. Just because you idiotically make a title of the video dethrone, it doesn't mean anything. This is complete nonsense. Then he titles the video "A Message for a Man."
I like how so first off, I like that DSP says the dethrone meme that Rich invented is meaningless and stupid and no one cares. But the felted poker chip meme that DSP created, everyone cares about. Go down your neighborhood, ask your neighbor, hey, do you know what this chip means that DSP has at the back of his room? And they're all gonna say, what the fuck is a DSP? And there you go.
I don't know what his idiotic meme is about Phil is a man. But you know, it's stupid. It's he has these weird memes in his community that no one cares about but him and his stunted viewers.
Again,
You know what?
I love, and then he shits on his viewers that they're stunted. You know, by the way, a lot of Rich's viewers were actually waves for DSP too. Like Wicked Grom, I think, was one. But they're stunted. I mean, sure, man. Be negative to random viewers that watch content, I guess. That's always a good look, right?
But I mean, like, who would care? Phil is a man. Yeah.
Again, Rich can have memes that's stupid and only mentally stunted people laugh at. But at DSP Gaming, you got Hershey squirts, poop, shitty dicks, farts, poker chip, king. Two of which are, by the way, not his. By the way, the poker chip and the king thing, that's not his meme. That's someone else gave him that. Poop. And just other poop style humor. That's the meme DSP comes up with. Or has in his stream that is meaningful and everyone laughs around the world. But Rich says that he's dethroned and DSP's a man. That is dumb and only mentally stunted people laugh at. Okay.
Yeah, and you're a dunce and no one cares. Well, what the fuck are you talking about? So anyway, I have 2 timestamps. The first timestamp apparently is when he announces that he's not going to be on my show. Okay? So let's hear that. And then apparently the other timestamp is he gives the reasons why. All right.
Look at these timestamps. Okay, we got 6 minutes. Okay.
So let's hear that. And then apparently the other timestamp
12 minutes. So it's within another 6 minutes that he gets into the other point. So why do we need another tab of the same video?
is he gives the reasons why. All right. Let's go ahead and let's see what he has to say. Here we go.
I ain't gonna do the fucking interview. I already see the drama sphere building around it.
Oh, I can pause and replay. Good, because it was lagging yesterday or the day before when I tried
yeah,
to
because
do
you're
this.
using Kick
just
and
me
that
going on
whatever.
Phil's show.
Okay, whatever.
Wait,
Then
hold
I
on.
would do it.
First of all, hold on a second. He's high again.
Oh my
Look
god.
at him. Look at his eyes.
Oh my
Look
god.
at his
this is-
eyes.
Okay, look at this, right? Notice it's not even in like full screen when he did this, so it's very fair, right? But he has like the vape in his mouth and it's like
First of all, hold on. I tried to do this.
It was just me
like,
going on
this isn't
Phil's
really like fair to judge his eyes. This is like
Wait,
really
show. Then I would
petty.
do it.
First of all, hold on a second.
Like he could have been blinking,
He's high again. Look at him. Look at his
dude. You pause at a random point. How do you know he's not like blinking or whatever the fuck?
eyes.
Look at his
Dude,
eyes.
his eyes are barely even open. What's in his hand? What the fuck is that?
This is like really stupid. Guys, look at hold at Phil's eyes. Wait a minute. Look at his eyes. They're squint you can't even keep them open. I think he's high. I think Cat actually stuck in some bleach.
I guess we'll hit play again and see what that is. Look at his eyes, dude.
Look at
This
his
guy
eyes.
needs like toothpicks in his eye to keep his eyes open when he
Who
streams.
fucking cares,
Because
man?
he's so fucking high.
Oh no.
Every single time
He's
that
high.
he's streaming. Right? He's vaping too.
Maybe he's just trying to get a good vibe. You know? Like sometimes you just need some positive energy. And then he's vaping too. Look at the face. Look at his face. Look, he's like,
Ugh! Oh my god, vape!
He's high and he's vaping.
he realizes that, like, I don't understand, by the way, that he's only fixated that he only thinks that Rich gets high by eating edibles. Like, he thinks that's the only way he gets high. What if he's getting high by vaping in this one video? But he's saying that he's high and he's vaping on top of that. But he realizes that they make marijuana into like that too, right? Correct? Oh my god.
I mean, What else is he doing? He pops the edible.
And why is it a big deal?
Vaping during his stream. Does he also sniff magic markers? Does he
what? He's just smoking. He's just doing a legal substance. He's not fucking sniffing markers. Like look at the chain of events he's adding. Like this is the shit that like gets annoying. Because again, it's one thing. You have the opinion, by the way. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm necessarily saying that, you know, whatever, but it's one thing to say, like, look, he shouldn't be high because it's gonna, like, he's not entertaining or whatever. You know, I get that. You know, sometimes when you're high, you may not be like, you know, whatever. You know, it always depends on person, obviously, whatever. But that is like a better way to approach it, saying like, oh, I don't like his content or whatever. But I just think this like big deal about him getting high is ridiculous. Like, people do streams drunk too, but why don't we have people like, I can't believe he's drinking? I mean, of course, if they're drinking to the point where they're like throwing up and they're like, you know, needing to go to the hospital, that's one thing. But again, like, it's all a matter of what's going on the stream. But Rich isn't doing anything dangerous. He's just sitting there getting high. But what's different from that from what his usual content is, where he's sitting there talking?
Pop some whippets too? Like, what the fuck is going on with this guy?
What's going on?
Can't he just do a stream? What the fuck is wrong with him?
Dude, he's just trying to get a good vibe, man.
Oh my god.
Like, come on.
But I know it's not going to just be that.
He's trying to get a good vibe. Keep it real. Oh god.
Sorry, Rich. I was picking your nose there by accident. I'll get the cursor out of here.
And
Hilarious joke.
coward of what? Dude, what do I have to be a coward of? Think about it.
He can't even speak. Coward of what? What do
Oh
I
my
have to
god,
be a coward
dude.
of?
DSP, do you hear yourself talk? He says a lot of dumb shit like Gwet fucked. Gwet fucked is an English DSP. Okay? And accessory, it's accessory. Then you, like, he says weird shit too. Frag. But, man, he says coward of what? Let's like, hold his feet over the coals for that one. Like, how old are you?
That's not even correct.
Correct.
It's coward. Afraid of what? What do I have to be afraid of? He's
Oh
so
my God,
high,
so
he can't
what?
even
Who
formulate
cares?
a fucking
This is so petty. And if you did this to him, you're like, oh, it's semantics. Dude, actually, don't. Fuck it. This dude said, well, depression is a disease. Then someone said it's a disorder.
It's a disorder. It's a disorder. There.
Like, dude, depression is a disorder, not a disease. And he got so triggered and buttered about it. But this dude says coward of what? And he's like freaking out. But coward is a fucking like, it means the same shit as saying scared. It would be more ridiculous if you said coward up. I don't know. So, like, it doesn't even make sense. So, like, you have to be like so disjointed, like, mentally to say something else. Do you not understand what he's even talking about? Whatever.
sentence properly. And he's trying to stream to make money.
I have nothing to hide. I'm
Oh
not
my
the
god.
person.
That laugh. Listen to this laugh, man.
I have nothing to hide.
What is the laugh? I have nothing to hide, laughs at it.
I'm not the person that scams someone or multiple people, of his fans, I should say, for
Yes.
years upon years.
Oh, yes.
Man.
All those insane scams that I ran, right? The charity that I ran and said that if I didn't do a certain goal by a certain amount, I would donate the money. And then I didn't donate the money. And then when the fans called me out for it, I just sat there insulting them on stream and begrudgingly donated the money live to try to save face. Oh, wait.
DSP does that too, by the way. He does begrudgingly do stuff to save face. He does that a lot. You just have to pay attention to when it happens. But this dude, like, his scams are far more like, they're hidden to the point where it's like obnoxious. Where like, you can see the scam when you think about it, but his fan base is so dented they'll never realize it. Like the fucking Krabby Patty scam that's going on. $2,000 for him to eat a Krabby Patty. Okay.
That wasn't me. It was you, Rich. You're the one running scams, not me. The worst thing I ever did, ever, is I said, hey, support my content.
Worst thing you ever did. But what about the times where you said that, like, you need to pay your bills, but you were spending money on mobile games you said you weren't playing? And you lied about the account that was yours, but you said it wasn't for 7 years. Do honest, cool people do that? I mean, you could say that's a scam. It may not be like an intricate scam or whatever, but it's a scam in the sense that you're taking advantage of people not knowing any better.
Because I need help right now because I need to pay a bill or do this and do that. Which was true. It shouldn't have been done that way. And now I know that.
Dude, this dude needs to find a bridge. The fact he said that, you know, it's one of these things, the more you think about it, the more mad you'll get. Because this dude literally said there to go, well, I didn't know that. People were telling him this for fucking years. And he's like, no,
I think see, this is the thing, guys. I think honest with you, saying that I got bills to pay and you're yelling at me.
but he does that shit. And now he's sitting there saying, I realized that was wrong. Motherfucker, people were telling you that from the get-go that was fucked up. And you needed Kino Casino to realize that? Fuck off.
Know that the way that I did it was wrong, and I've changed my ways, right? Now, we have positive motivation for contributions. People want to contribute because they know there's improvements to the setup, because they know I'll do special events. Like
What
this cool
improvements? These improvements are not even, like, from his donations. The only thing in his setup that he bought was the fucking LCD thing that doesn't look that great, and who fucking cares?
He tries it, then I'm going to do this weekend, and stuff like that. We get, it's excitement.
How is it
For the
improvement to
content
eat a
and for the hype of
burger?
the stream versus,
What?
oh, please, woe is me, help me. I get that now. All
Oh,
right?
fuck
I
off.
was in a really bad
This,
situation.
by the way, this bullshit saying, well, I know begging where he's begging is,
I need money to pay my bills.
begging could be seen as just, like, harassing people to get money out of them, which is what he does. Saying, guys, let's hit the goal, guys. Come on, let's dethrone this guy, guys. Let's dethrone him. Come on, guys. Super chat, membership, tip. Like, that aggressive marketing he's doing now can be seen as begging, because it's one thing to say, like, occasionally, like, once or whatever at the beginning of the stream, like, hey, if you want to support us, do this or whatever, but he does it in a way that's so aggressive that is like, it's just annoying. But this dude gets butthurt about a fucking ad on a website, by the way.
But I didn't scam my viewers. What are
Is
you
it?
talking
By the way, you know what? This is the other thing, right? Right? Correct? He is sitting there saying that what he's doing is positive begging or positive advertising to get support. These shitty streamers that are getting support by, from other people, what if they're doing it positively too? They're sitting there and they're like being like cool, right? They're just chilling. How is that not positive? They're not sitting there begging to pay their bills.
about? What elaborate scams did I ever run? I would love to hear someone.
Oh man, by the way, this is like the most like perfect face grab. It's really like he's just like it's like a gotcha image. Like, look at this guy. He's fucking seething now. I got him to seethe, but it's like rich, so it's like pathetic. It's like a pathetic version of that.
Outline this multifaceted, complicated, multi-tiered scam that I ever fucking ran.
It really is
Ever.
like, if Rich wasn't such a bitch and a dumbass, it would really come off as like Rich is doing like 4D chess on Phil right now. But he isn't. It's fucking Rich, man.
In history of me being a content creator. The worst you can come up with was 10 years ago when I first launched my Patreon, I fumbled a few level tiered goals and I didn't reboot Project 7. That's the worst you can come up with. And
Honestly,
that's like 9.
honestly, this is distracting me from the video. From what he's saying, I'm just it's like the perfect expression. And then like in front you just see these people ranting and raving. It's like the perfect layout. It is so funny.
9 years ago. So where's your fucking narrative, dude? What are you talking about? I'm not the
Wait,
Reboot
what?
Project's content creator. Here, someone outline this multifaceted, complicated, multi-tiered scam that I ever fucking ran, ever in history of me being a content creator. The worst you can come up with was 10 years ago when I first launched my Patreon, I fumbled a few level tiered goals.
I love that he says he fumbled tier goals. It was a it wasn't a tier goal. It was like a goal. It was just a goal.
And I didn't reboot Project 7. That's the
And
worst you
I thought it was a trailer.
It was just a trailer.
could come up with, and that's like
Whatever.
9 years ago. So where's your fucking narrative, dude?
What about the 2K cat that you were gonna show anyway, but you didn't tell? Like, that's a scam. Actually, it is. Think about it. In the marathon, he says, "Well, I'm not gonna tell you what it is if I don't hit the goal, guys. Then what's the point of a goal?" But then he tells Quarterman, "God, well, like I was gonna show the cat anyway." Then that was a scam. That was legitimately a scam. Then, if you were gonna show the cat anyway, and you knew that, then why did you tell your audience you weren't gonna show it if you didn't hit the goal? That's a scam, Phil. That's a scam. It's a scam tactic. Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
What are you
I'm not the
talking
scam
about?
master. If I were, no one would watch my content and
And then he says this, but people still watch the Mr. Beast videos, and he's a scammer and he's a fucked up guy, right? Logan Paul did a video in the Suicide Force, and yet people still watch him. Like, there are bad people in the world that still has fans, Phil. Like, that just happens. Like, come on.
support me. I haven't scammed anyone. This is the false narrative, the straw man you create to feel better about yourself so you can rag on me every day with no substance. The fuck are you talking about?
He
What
just
the fuck are you
admitted it to
talking
that guy
about?
who was on the wrestling show.
What?
What?
Did I do that?
What are you talking about? The Cultaholic interview?
No,
Where
he's
I
talking-
yeah,
he's
the
talking
WWE
about, the
champions
SOK
thing,
cast,
which everyone knows
obviously.
about, which is, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I really love how he doesn't really like realize the issue of lying for 7 years. Like he thinks that's like nothing, and now we can trust him just overnight. Okay, yeah, man, he lied for 7 years. You can trust him now. Like, come on, that's not how trust works.
He has no point at all. Literally, that whole
This is
Cultaholic
cope.
interview
This
was
is a bad cope, bro.
I should get that on my soundboard too. This is bad cope. This is pretty bad, pretty lazy too.
talking about wrestling and the WWE champions thing that I've already told everyone about publicly already. So what are you talking? There's no scam there.
He was
Not
talking,
at all.
but he was talking about during that time, though. He's not talking about right now. He's talking about during the time you were doing it, dum dum.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck. Again, this guy, he gets high and he just regurgitates his dumb negative memes with no substance.
What do I have to hide? I have nothing to hide.
And that's why no one likes you. Because all your
Because he's
shit's been
honest?
exposed, all your
Bleh.
dirty laundry, and everyone knows what a scumbag you are now. So that's why, you have nothing to hide because there's nothing, no one cares. There's no positivity associated with you ever again. People are tuning into your stream just to fucking felt you and insult you and throw, like the person who contributed and called you a coward, right? And that's why you read it out. That's your content now.
What? But DSP gets that too. He gets those contributions from trolls as well. He just doesn't read it out. Rich just decides to read it out because, people have probably already read it.
Because you've been exposed, and now there's nothing to hide anymore, but now everyone hates you. Exactly right.
The problem is the sharks or the piranhas, let's actually call them piranhas, are waiting to smell the blood in the water.
So Kino Casino.
Again, by the way, this is the same excuse DSP says about not doing certain things.
If I go on Rich's show, it's gonna be a firing squad. He is gonna get people to shit on me. So I'm not gonna do the interview with Rich, okay?
But then Rich hits him with the same shit. And DSP is like saying, what's yet? Kino Casino, what a bitch, man. Again, DSP will never extend the same courtesy he demands you give him. Fuck Phil, man.
Because no one else is going to do it. Maybe Lolcow Live might cover it briefly, but mostly Kino Casino. That's about it. So 2 sharks, who already, by the
Does
way,
it-
are going to make
I like how he thinks that those are the only 2 people, but he has like Review Tech China, that's also a RTU troll, and all this other stuff. But now it's just it's only just Lolcow Live and Keto Casino. Dude, there's so many other people that troll Rich and make clip videos of him, and these are things that they don't exist.
fun of you nonstop
And yet,
anyway.
these guys are an army of trolls. These guys an army, a country of trolls. But Rich, he only has 2 people that hate him. Oh, okay.
So it doesn't matter if they make fun of you further or not. It's just going to happen, right?
And I'll repeat this again when and if there's more people here. I'm not in the mood for it. That's a chapter of
Dude, he's so slow. There's this giant
I love, right? He's streaming this, by the way. And it's kind of obvious he's looking at his chat. Now, you could argue, maybe he is high. But you can also understand, what if he's just reading chat? I think he's just reading chat. And he's like, dude, he's so high. There's these long pauses. DSP, you have long pauses too, buddy.
pause, and the hamster in his head has to run a little bit faster in the wheel.
Again,
Oh shit, he needs another.
Again, if DSP did not know if Rich was high, I don't think he would say this kind of shit. Guarantee it. If he didn't know he was getting high all the time, he wouldn't be saying this. Because he's that stupid.
Another thought. Hold on. Ooh, get the next thought. Get the next thought. Come on, you fucker. Say the next thing. Something's going wrong. I swear I'm still running. Why
my
is there no
God.
thought coming out of his mouth? Jeez.
What? What are you watching what he's saying? Because literally you said the
He
N-word
doesn't-
last
this
time he
is-
talked.
He says, I'm not in the mood for it. Then why did you agree to it? I told you.
Maybe
in
he
an
changed his mind.
ultimatum, I said,
By the way, you notice that he said that in the previous podcast that he could change his mind and not do the interview with Rich, right? That whole thing, he was saying how he may or may not do the interview and he could cut it at any time. But when Rich says I don't want to do it anymore, him changing his mind is a foreign concept for Phil. Because possibly no guest can ever change their mind, right?
either agree to it or we're never.
By the way, especially when the last thing they talked about was literally they didn't even have a date scheduled. It wasn't even close to the time. Like it wasn't like he changed his mind the night before.
Ever doing it. It's that simple because I want to move on.
And
I'm not
honestly, to be fair about this, right? Let's say that I was gonna be a guest on the Level 1 podcast. My life sucks so bad I have to be on the Level 1 podcast, right? But I tune in to watch his podcast so I can like get ready for the interview. And he says like, as we're talking, well, I may not have Theo on my stream. I can always say never mind and all this other stuff. So what incentive do I have to even really take DSP at his word or even care, right? If he's gonna be so flippant about having me on or off, I'm just gonna not be on it. Because I'm not gonna be on the whims of this guy, and then like, and seeing how he's acting, I don't want him to get the W for that, or whatever the fuck, right? So, come on. He doesn't think that maybe this little segment he had for this was not a good idea, maybe.
gonna have this lingering forever. Either you say yes now or we're never doing it. And he said, okay, I'll do it. Now I'm not in the mood for it. Then why did you say you wanted to do it? Like, so by the way, this is the second major bitch out of people. No one wants to go up against the king.
Yeah, what's the point? Honestly, what's the point? What do you get out of it? He just uses you to cope. He uses you to get a sorry or whatever the fuck and help his self-image and his illusion of grandeur. Fuck this guy.
At all. Ethan Ralph. He's gonna do the Fuck Phil Festival. Completely bitches the fuck.
I'm just gonna be honest, that's not like a worthwhile thing to like hold over Ethan. I mean, literally he was gonna get like all these guests. Like that sounds insane. Like, come on. If I make a video and I say, guys, I'm gonna do the DSP Detractor Con. We're gonna have a meet and greet. We're gonna have a ball pit. We're gonna have fun, and then you go there, and it's like, I'm like, I'm not doing it. Like, it's like, yeah, no shit, dude. Like, you know how the cost of all that stuff? It's not like $1.
Fuck out of doing it and makes the most lame excuses as to why he's a coward. Now, Rich, I'm going to be on your show 2 days later. I'm not in the mood for it. No, you're a bitch. You bitched out. If you never wanted to be on, you just don't say a word. But you've bitched out. That's 2 in a row.
And Ethan also was like
2 in a row.
on drugs and other stuff too. Like it's very clear that he just says shit. So it's like, we're really gonna take him at his word.
Keep in mind, LT.
Like, I just love, by the way, the duality here. Ethan Ralph is doing more hardcore shit. Like, literally, like the video that DSP reacted to, like, it was just like, man, I would not even like listen to this guy. I would move on with my life after that, because it's like, this dude's like, really down bad. Meanwhile, you have Rich that's just like high. That's it. He's just high, and DSP acts as if like Rich and Ethan are like the same. And Rich is just doing weed, which anyone can do. And you can stop at any time.
TG won't even engage at all, won't even be a professional and play ball. So
why,
I guess
why does play ball mean you have to do a collab? What if LTG just doesn't want to do it? Like, I kind of hate how he makes it sound as if it's a requirement. Like, he mucks LTG for just wanting to be left alone and to stream on his own shit. Like, dude, come on.
That's 3. So how many more? Right? How many more fucking people are going to bitch out of interacting with the king?
DSP bitched out of fighting Craig in Street Fighter. He bitched out of that. So there you go.
Really that scary? Hold on. Am I a scary dude? Like, look, hold on a second. I mean, I lost some weight, so maybe I don't look like a blob anymore, but I'm not jacked. I haven't been working out.
You look like a fucking
right?
corpse, dude.
And I don't know. I'm kind of confused. But what is going on right now? What is going on right now that people don't want to engage in? I'm lost.
Maybe they don't want to deal with a
Remember,
narcissist.
When I was the whipping boy of the internet, correct? Everyone wanted to rag on me. Everyone wanted me on their show. Everyone wanted to interact with Darkside Phil because you could dunk on me. But now things have changed. Now the tables have turned. You don't want to get dunked on by Phil, so now you don't want
Why
to
does he think everyone that wanted him on their show was going to dunk on him? Like, he went on other shows during that time, by the way. Did Jake James Lugo dunk on him when he had him on? No. Did Brian get dunked on for having him on his show? No.
reaction. This fucking guy tried to get me on his show for like 5 years. He kept saying he wanted me on his show. He wants me in his content. I DM'd him on Twitter to wish his daughter well when I found out she was sick. And the next
look at this. Look at this. We're doing this again.
words out of his mouth were, hey, you want to come on the show?
No, it wasn't actually. You know what? I guess I will have to open the preview. Let's see if I can find it. Should be under recent. All right. I'll have to re-add it. I'll read it to you. You know, it's all the same. I'm sincerely sorry about your daughter, and I wish her a speedy recovery. This was March 17th, 2023, at 2 a.m., 2:35 a.m. Rich responds at 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. Thank you, Phil. I genuinely appreciate that. March 17th, 2023, 10:14 p.m. So at this point, a whole day is basically passed. He says, would you be interested in coming on my stream with Jay and I at some time? And by the way, this was during a cope stream DSP was doing after the side scrollers, and he said he would be interested in talking to Rich, but not right now. And then he said after that, Sally might try to make it happen. They would fucking destroy it. But I'd love to have a convo with you on my React channel. one day slash night because I think it's time to be civil and have a discussion. Blah blah blah. Did that sound like Rich ran to get him on his show after he wished him a speedy recovery? No. He did that during the Copecast at 10 p.m. or whatever. This was after, I think, and I don't know where Rich lives. But if he's on the East Coast, then it's probably during his nights during that stream. If this is East Coast time, if it's West Coast time, it's right after. Which again, like he was open for and willing to do. So this is like a pointless thing to die on, right? But DSP got to own Rich in some way, right? Okay.
But now he realizes the tables have turned. He wants nothing to do with me whatsoever, right? The fuck, dude? You can't have it both ways. You're a mega ultra bitch. That's the only
Like, and
way
if you go through the DMs, you start to realize Rich is not Rich. Well, Rich is a bitch, but that's just Rich's thing. DSP was also very demanding and like thirsty to have him on too. So
to quantify this. You're a bitch. You only want involvement when you have the upper hand and it benefits you. The moment now that everyone hates your ass because they've been exposed for who you really are, while I've been exposed and everyone still fucking likes me, you've been exposed and everyone hates you. Oh, I want nothing to do with Phil. I'm not in the mood. Right?
Right.
Okay. By the way, thank you, Perry the White, for a 10 pound super
Again,
chat.
he said because of his detractors.
Well,
I mean,
we're only
that's
getting started.
the same shit.
We're only getting started.
Literally, DSP said that in his fucking DM. The detractors would destroy it. Come on.
Trust me. We're gonna continue on. Let's go. Let's keep going with this video. All right. I want to really.
Also, just notice this, right? During that DM, they talked about doing it, and then they never did it. They never he never cared to do it. Like, come on.
I want to get to the bottom of this shit.
Of mine that's closed, and I know there are people, even people you would be surprised about, that are just waiting for me to dive back into that bullshit. Hard pass. No fucking thank you.
Then why did you say yes? Why
do you say yes? All right, I'm back, guys. I just had to take a little break, guys. Okay.
Why did you even say it? You could have just never responded, and I would have said, "Okay, case closed," and I would have reblocked him on Twitter because I don't want to ever see his bullshit tweets from his timeline. It's terrible, right?
Terrible.
It's such a toxic,
terrible,
shit
terrible,
that he
terrible,
puts on
terrible.
Twitter. I want nothing to do with it, and I never would have brought it up. We wouldn't have had all these segments that have been going on the last few days. It's his own doing is the reason why this is happening. I didn't create the situation. He did. He responded. He's engaging. So now all this content comes out of it. It's your fault, right?
It's
so
your
what
fault.
The fuck?
What the fuck? What
And
the
then he
flippy
bitches out.
floppy
Thank you to
floop?
I'm Troublesome.
He bitches
140
out.
czar
By the
super
way,
chat.
DSP backed out of a interview with drunken peasants back in the day. So there's that.
Which is the equivalent of $8 I know from yesterday. He says, Felton King, it's your turn,
Felton
bro.
King.
Slay the dickers. All right,
Slay
thank
the
you.
dickers. Man, he's
Thank you so
enjoying
much for
this
that. We're up
no
to
reason.
$81 in contributions, so we're more than halfway to the goal already. Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, what's going on?
What's going on?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's having a lucid dream. He's seeing shit.
Oh my
There's-
god. Yeah. Guys, you don't know this. I smoke weed, right? And man, I tell you, when I smoke weed, I see a lot of shit. I'm like, whoa, man. And it's like, again, I said this yesterday. It's like the scene in Harold the Kumar. The marijuana commercial they had. It's exactly like that. It's like a documentary.
There's unicorns and rainbows in front of him right now. He's like, oh.
It's very obvious. By the way, it's very obvious he's just reading his chat. Go to any Q&A segment of DSP's stupid okay, I think we're in a Q&A segment here.
Probably Patty DSP tries it. SpongeBob video game playthrough.
Okay. No.
Kino Casino right now. If I was on the Kino my own content, totally
my
my
God.
long gone. Actually been some people I've been too much some collabs already, like content if it goes too long. right? His excuse for it was, well, that's because it was, I just don't even know.
Well, he had a lot to say today.
I promise you, we're going to play it all day.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. But you know what I mean. You go to a Q&A and he'll just sit there and like and waddle around.
Oh, stream. Oh.
So,
Man,
He took like 10 seconds to say, so.
What if he's just reading chat? See how like fair this dude is to other people?
You know, I should have done this sooner. Why didn't I do this sooner? This is fucking hilarious, dude. This guy,
He was just reading
the fact that he even
chat.
turns on his fucking stream like this is such an embarrassment. And the fact that he thinks this is fucking content.
How is this embarrassing?
ludicrous.
Literally, he's just sitting there just like fucking being lazy. Like, again, how is this different from his other content? All his other content is him sitting there and talking to a camera.
Oh my god.
Whatever.
that is what it is.
What the fuck? He didn't say anything in like a minute.
Like, dude, don't you think it
This is
would
gonna be when the guy that says correct? Alright, cool.
be comedic gold? I would absolutely love to do it. And I would be like, hey, Phil, why do you owe $20,000? Why are you saying that the Homeowners Association is making you pay $20,000 to... I've never heard...
By the way, DSP's a great actor because you would never guess. He probably watched this clip already. Because look at this. He got to this and he's already like, okay, man.
Homeowners Associations, they could do some stuff.
What is he talking
What
about?
are you talking about?
What?
What?
What is he talking about? I never said anything about a homeowners association making me pay $20,000. What?
Oh,
He made that
man.
up.
No, he didn't.
Or, okay, here's the truth. Much like every other dunce, he probably just watches my detractors videos, and as we know, they literally make shit up. This is probably he watched Duty streams,
Oh,
right?
man. Let's
Duty
keep talking about
streams,
Duty.
or
his
something
favorite
like that,
YouTuber.
and he heard some wild, insane narrative.
He read an email that said that, like, oh, you're gonna change your pipes and all this stuff. And these was like, guys, I don't have the money for this if this happens. That's crazy. Inflation is crazy, man.
Story, right?
And
That's
that's
not
it.
true. So he listens
Like,
to
it's
it. and
not a
believes it 'cause
full-on
he's a
beg about
fucking
it, but he
moron.
kinda
doesn't understand
got
that
stressed
everything my
about it.
detractors say is actually fabricated. So there's probably
Again,
some normal
this is the game of telephone. He like, come on, man.
innocuous story, some normal thing that I just talked about on a stream one day. My detractors turned it into an insane conspiracy theory, nonsensical story that's not true. This dunce watches their content. He believes it, right? And then he fucking comes out and says it as a fact. I don't understand why your condo association needs $20,000 from you. They don't. What are you talking about?
Okay,
That never happened.
never happened.
Never.
Never.
Here, okay. Someone's trying to explain to me what the situation is. I read an email. No, I didn't. I paraphrased.
How do you know you
about them
paraphrased
saying
it?
you need
You
to
don't even
replace your sewer pipes.
This dude didn't remember what he was talking about and said that but he knew he paraphrased. Okay.
You said you would need money in the future for it. Literally, that's completely false. What happened was my condo association sent an email out in general, but now there's a new.
Again, I love that he knows the situation, but when he heard it from Rich, he's like, that never happened, but now it happened. These is very honest,
Standard.
guys.
FYI, it'll probably cost.
We're
dollars,
skipping this.
Okay. Wow. See what I'm saying? But he probably watched a detractor dollars for anything. It was a FYI informative email. What the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, but where's the money gonna come from to pay for it, Phil? Guess what? Your fans.
See what I'm saying? But he probably watched a detractor who lied about it, made it up to be something it wasn't, and now he believes it, and that's just his narrative. Just like he probably literally, legitimately believes I've scammed my viewers for stuff when it never happened because he watches the detractor shit. He is as dumb as anyone who watches the detractor content. He just
Wow.
blindly believes it.
Dude, would you believe me if I told you he said the same thing when Rich watched the Secret Limited documentary on WWE Champions? I say documentary because it's a fucking video about how he played WWE Champions, and that's what DSP talked about. And he said, "Rich, watch this. He's an idiot." And now he's like, "Guys, he's an idiot. He believes the detractors."
With no evidence, no justification, out
Wow.
of context clips.
This
and
never happened
spin.
before, guys.
He's that dumb. He's the target audience for those people, you know? That's pretty sad. By the way, Andy, thank you for gifting from Real Skate.
Okay, we're skipping the shout outs.
Something like that.
And let's see if this is legit or not. Nope. Ignore that. Okay. Let's
Ignore
continue.
that.
They can't make you do something like that.
Because no
As
shit.
far as I know.
The only way they could do that is if you were violating the rules, like a serious violation of the rules of the condo. They could try to evict you. They can't hit you with a $20,000 fine to replace your pipes. No. I never
No.
said they were either. You're just an idiot. You believe what you're told
Stupid.
because you're dumb.
With the minimal research I did into it. And even if you actually do need that 20 grand, how in your right mind are
Wait, is he about to say I asked the audience for 20 grand? Is that serious? I can't believe it. No. He's not going to do that. And by the way, I swear to you, I've not seen this clip yet. There is no way
Yeah, sure,
he
but
actually believes I asked my audience for 20,000.
He didn't even say that, but he told us. Oh, he's not gonna say this thing that he's gonna say.
$1,000.
Okay,
There's no fucking way he's about to say that on his stream. Right?
right?
Please.
Yeah, he knows he said it.
And away we go.
you going to ask your audience, or even talk about money, even if you're not asking them, talking about
Even if you're not asking them.
money with them
Hmm.
after what you admitted? So
wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I just want to get this straight. I can never speak about money in any capacity ever again because I admitted that I played WWE Champions.
But you also lied about playing it for 7 years, said it wasn't your account, and that you would never spend money on mobile games. You forgot that part of it too. By the way, I love that every time he brings it up, he never brings up that part. It's always, yeah, I played it. Okay, but you also like spent money on it, and again, if you're gonna say, well, I don't spend as much money as they say it is, I don't give a fuck. Any money you spend on that is it's wasting money. But again, it's even worse that this dude is like, well, look, guys, I don't spend that much money. But he got so mad about people who buy shark cards for GTA Online. Oh, these people play GTA Online and buy the shark cards. They're ruining gaming and everything. But this dude is spending money on mobile games. But hey, man, he's not spending actual millions on it. He's only spending like a few dollars here and there. That's how everyone thinks when they spend money on microtransactions. But we're just gonna ignore
Never
that
again.
part.
Can I mention $1 in my life because I said I played WWE Champions?
And spent money
right?
on it.
I mean, let's think
and
about
spent
this.
money on
I
it.
literally
And
am
spent
playing
money on it.
WWE Champions twice a week on stream, raising money and spending money.
Yeah, but he's
on
talking
the
about
game
like
publicly.
lying about it.
People are still coming back. And
I mean,
watching
honestly, these people are sitting there saying, "Yeah, my fans are dumb. They don't give a fuck. They love wasting their money." And that's fine. And again, people can spend money on whatever they want. It's all good.
content, enjoying
And
the
he's
content,
gonna spend the money
and
too.
supporting the content,
I mean, come on.
despite the fact they
You
know
give him the
I
money.
play
What
WWE
you
Champions.
what's he gonna do? Not spend
Okay?
it?
What is the point of what he's saying?
What's he saying?
He doesn't have a point.
He doesn't have a point
At all. At all. He never had a point. All the shit he always ragged on me for, he literally never had a valid point. But he gets his audience riled up. He jumps into detractor memes.
He gets
and
into a
dumb
fervor.
people
Remember the
believe
he has a
that
fervor.
shit.
They
What
start
happens is
jumping. They
he's
get
conditioned his audience over the years. It's the A-Log Phil segment, everyone. Let's do it. And then they'd all get ramped up for it. But there's no substance to any of it. There never was substance to anything he did about me. He just repeated the shit he saw in detractor videos. Just like he would very arbitrarily cover news stories and regurgitate what he saw
This
in the news story.
bullshit.
Not really
This
adding
fucking
much
bullshit
commentary or spin.
cannot
Just
stay on the
regurgitating
scooter.
news. Oh, that's my
It's so
content. But
aggravating.
regurgitate what the detractors say. That's my content. He's literally a lifetime regurgitator. Look at him. Doesn't
He's
he
a
look, he looks like
lifetime
he's about to regurgitate
regurgitator.
right now. Look at him. He's gonna explode.
What? Do you know what regurgitate
All right.
means?
combined with everything that we've all had questions about, even though we already knew, that you've confirmed, I don't have anything else for you, Phil.
So you're admitting you just have nothing to offer at all to the world. There's nothing left.
Came off.
You're tapped out. You've done your
Tapped
shit
out.
endlessly. We all know what to expect from Rich from now on. If you come on my show and we do an interview, you have nothing to say because you literally don't have an intelligent thought in your head. You would need a script of detractor memes over here to read from or a news story to regurgitate to get any kind of like entertainment value. You're admitting this now publicly on your own stream. You're self-felting yourself right now.
You're
Very nice.
self-mulching yourself. What a great statement.
You're an interesting guy in terms of the fact that the people that you're buddying up with, man, they are
Whatever, I'll
just
deal with this
putting
later.
you through the
It's
ringer
fucking
right
stupid.
now. I said this part the other day.
What?
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 Yeah, I show receipts.
Huh?
And any other thing, this is why I have this here by the day.
What?
The people that you're buddying up with, man, they are just putting you through the ringer right now. I said this part the other day.
What?
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 He said this
Yeah,
part the
I
other
show
day.
receipts.
The people he's buddying up with, he's talking about Kino Casino. Like, it's not that hard to understand.
Receipts.
Huh?
And any other thing, this is why I have this here, by the way.
What is he talking about? He went on, he just did 3 separate points. The guys you're teaming up with are putting you through the ringer. Who has put me through the ringer? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Huh? You can't just make a statement but then not like explain it.
But he literally like said like, "Oh, Kino Casino's not doing a carry on me," and all this other stuff. Like, it's very obvious who he's talking about. But since DSP is a dum-dum and he needs to be like handheld like a little baby that he is, he needs to be like told it's Kino Casino. You know, the people he keeps talking about in his fucking content.
Because you could be like, the sky is purple, you know, shit smells like roses, and, you know,
What?
chocolate is disgusting. All right, are you going to justify anything you just said? Or are you going to just say random fat statements that don't make any sense? You have to, like, what? No one has
What?
put me through the ringer. I'm having a good time right now. I'm in the busiest gaming season of the year. I'm starting to cover the new releases.
The best
Things
of
are
has
picking up in
happened
my own
to the
content. I'm
so
working on
obviously that it has to
interviews. I
affect
actually have
him. Like,
multiple people
this
lined
is
up
this
who
is
wanna do
why like the Kino Casino thing is like a nothing thing for me. Like, in order for it to mean anything, like Kino Casino would have to like go to the pig pen and like break his computer or whatever the fuck for him to actually be like, "Wow, they fucked me" or whatever. Let's be something like that.
an interview on my channel. I'm actually working on some collabs right now. Actually, I'm working on 2 different collabs that I'm going to work on with different various people. I'm having a great time with life. Who's putting me through the ringer exactly?
He's such a weird guy.
I'm the wait. Look
Man, look how hard he's laughing at this one.
the weird guy.
I'm the weird
Rich,
guy.
I'm the weird guy. I'm the normal. Look at me. Okay,
Look at him.
I'm just some dude. I'm having fun with
Yeah,
life.
he
I'm
looks
here.
normal,
I got
guys.
silly stuff behind me. I got some entertaining lighting. I'm just some guy wearing a shirt in his office. My cat's laying here with me having a good time while I talk with an audience. We're having a good time together, right? I'm the weird guy.
Wow, man,
Right?
he's very touched by being called weird. I mean, dude, he has a weird hairstyle that doesn't like fit him. He for some reason loves to portray himself as a bum until his day off. He can't shave before that for some reason. Okay.
Rich, I want you to look at your own stream. Behind you, you have a bedroom lamp. You have your own case
Okay, he has
of
a
poker chips
lamp.
that looks like you copied mine because mine's over there. It looks like you bought the same one and you have it in your background.
Dude, it's poker chips. How different can they really be? Truly.
Right? You have a keyboard next to you, but you're not a musician,
Oh my god.
right? To your
He tried to make beats. Which is why he has a keyboard. I mean, again, this is not like rocket science or like some like deep
right,
thought.
you have a boombox. Who the fuck still has a boombox in 2024? You
Well,
have
this
a
is
monitor that you
a
don't even
bit.
bother turning on anymore. The most
Okay.
exciting thing about Rich's setup is that right over here,
fucking
he has a
cares?
bottle of screen cleaner.
Again, what if this is just temporary and he's just like doing something behind the scenes that we don't know about? Okay.
That's very exciting. And by the way, it's Insignia, which is the bootleg brand that
Oh,
Best
no.
Buy sells. I can even tell
Dude,
you
it's
where he
fucking
got it.
screen cleaner. How different do you how fancy do you need for screen cleaner? And he's gonna like price shame him for that, Mr. Everything's so expensive now. And you know, this is the same fucker who's like, oh, I don't buy expensive shirts, man. Oh, these people and their watches, they want to show off their watches. Rich has cheap screen cleaner. Guys, look at his screen cleaner. It's cheapo. Oh, let's shame him for that. Like, oh, okay, dude.
From. It's the Best Buy screen cleaner right there. Like that's
Where do you buy your shirts again?
this. This
That
is
break?
his setup. This is professional setup. He's turning on his stream to make money today, right? This is what he presents to his audience. But I'm the weird guy. I'm the oddball weirdo, right?
By the way, this dude had a cheap setup and said, "Well, I'm just a normal guy, man. Rich has a normal setup or whatever, and he's weird." Okay.
You can't make this shit up, man.
He goes to me, you know Phil with his
You know
Yeah.
Phil.
crazy
You know
rants
him.
that he does. I've shown
Oh,
you
yes.
emails where they're like 7 pages long, like he's a scorned ex-girlfriend. One of the things he said to me was, if you come on the show, like almost like a dad, I should show the DM. I don't fucking care.
He really should. What he probably needs is it a parental figure in his life or a life coach at this point, because obviously this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, right? So let's see what he says.
You can't
needs-
do.
This dude needs a life coach because he smokes weed. Okay, man. Sure.
You cannot come on baked. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't care. I'm like,
Wait, what did he say? You cannot come on. Oh, baked. I couldn't even hear it. Okay.
sure, Phil, that's fine. When I was going on, absolutely not. I would be sober as a judge. Not a problem. But the interesting thing about it, I'm like, dude, you just got caught. You're grandstanding to me right now, and you just got caught.
Oh, I didn't mean to rewind.
I'm like, dude,
Oops.
you just got caught.
I love that. This dude is like,
Oh, yeah? Yeah? Okay.
You're grandstanding to me right now, and you just got caught.
these dude doesn't like belabor points or
Probably
anything,
taking
right?
6 figures. Maybe even a deep 6 figures from your audience saying you need the money for your bills when you were using the money for something else. And this here,
I'm
Yeah,
still waiting.
is a bridge too far?
I'm still waiting.
Again, he's omitting the whole thing of him just saying, "I never spend money on mobile games. I don't spend money on this. I don't. Guys, I need money to pay my bills. Yeah, I spend money on mobile games. So what? But that's not a point. Okay, so the people who spend money on GTA Online, there's no point. He has no point then because they're just playing GTA Online. So what if they spend money on it? They're just playing a game, man.
The WWE Champions thing is not true. I've already said the stuff that people
It's
have said
not
about the level of
true.
spending and stuff has always been a lie. Okay?
Okay.
Have I spent money on WWE Champions? Yes, I.
Yes, he has. Again, he cries about people spending money on GTA Online for shark cards. He cried about that and say that these people need to reevaluate their life or whatever the fuck. But man, he spends money on mobile games. That's fine, man. Don't think about it. Even though he said during the time he needs money for bills. Don't think about those two things at all.
I have. Was that Down from the Rafters account mine? Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
I've admitted to all of this because it's all true. Okay? But the level of spending that people have said has always been a false narrative. They've made it up. They've over-exaggerated.
Okay, then how much did he spend on it then? Oh, it's none of our business. Oh, okay.
They purposefully miscalculated to always say it's way more than it ever was.
But the dude
right?
lowballs
You
it,
have
though.
literally-
He lowballs the estimates.
No idea how much
Whatever.
money I make, how much came in from the audience,
Oh
and
my
other things,
God.
what I spent on what.
This argument of like, you don't know what I make, you don't know how much I make, like,
You
shut
literally
up.
watch my.
Yet he knows Rich makes hundreds of thousands of money making fun of Phil. He knows that. He knows that for a fact. Yet we don't know how much he makes. DSP, do you really like hear yourself?
Detractors' videos and you regurgitate toxic content as fact. You are a hack. Do you understand?
You're a hack.
Your gripe with me is this crazy narrative, right? That
Crazy
even if it were
narrative.
completely true, the internet's okay with.
If the internet was cool with murder, would you be cool with that? No, I mean, obviously it's a clown world like example, but fuck it. This dude is saying, well, the internet's fine with it. No. Then, people spend money on GTA Online, no one's like shitting on them, so it's okay, right? Like, fuck off.
Understand that?
Understand that?
Even if it were 100% completely true, nobody cares. Now, the funny part
What
is,
if I care?
it's not 100%.
But obviously, people do care if they think it's a scam or whatever. This is a stupid argument. He's like, well, even if it's true, no one cares. But what if I care, Phil? And I say, this is fucked up. Like, dude, come on. Grow up.
True. But it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't
right?
matter.
So, let me get that straight. I don't want you on my show baked because I don't think it would be good content. You just embarrass yourself like you're doing right now and like you do every day. I want you to have intelligent, coherent thoughts so that our time together is meaningful. We have a conversation, whether we're at each other's throats.
He wants meaningful conversation with Rich. Do you want to marry him?
Just having a chill conversation, or
maybe he wants to court Rich.
At least then people can say, well, Rich was coherent for that and it was worth our time. If you come on my show and you're baked and you're saying, it
was he doing that? We're watching the stream and Rich was there like, or anything. He was like, so, like, I wouldn't do this because of that, man. And, like, he has shitty friends. Whatever. He's not sitting there like, whatever this is.
What? No one's going to want you on the show, including me. And I already said I would just dump you from the show if you came on like that. This is not some wild thing. This is like a reasonable thing to say of anyone who's.
By the way, again, he said that this was gonna be a chill interview, and he's saying that he doesn't want to be stoned. And it's okay if they're at each other's throats. But I thought you wanted a chill interview.
To have you in their content, right? But to you, it's like anything that I would request of him is completely outlandish, right? Because he is so above reproach and so fucking perfect.
No, he's just saying it's ridiculous that a dude who like lied about spending other people's money on all his other stuff is giving him grief for getting high. Again, getting high is not like the worst thing you can do in your life. Like, there's worse things you can do. Getting high is like, like, who cares? Come on.
I mean, we're talking about Phil here. God's fucking most hated villain character because he played mobile games and spent some of the money that he raised on his streams on mobile games.
By the way, he gets mad at other streamers for taking their viewers' money and spending them on other stuff and all this other shit. But when you do it to him, that's bad. It fucked up.
He's insane. I really don't know what else to say. Like, his reasoning doesn't make any sense at all. No one else cares besides my detractors because that gives them content. So is he just outright full-blown admitting he's a full-on detractor? If that's the case,
what if other people, whatever,
the whole thing. He should join the community of Duty streams and Memology and the Super Crazy and everyone else. He should just admit to it and join the group. You're already drinking the Kool-Aid. You might as well just become one of their associated circle-jerking groups.
He's your bitch
at this point.
Phil,
because
you don't
this
want
is the
him.
content
You keep
you're putting
him.
out. You're just repeating their memes with no corroboration.
He's your content
same nonsense
whale.
No one cares about. Even if it were completely true, still no one would care about it, and it's not even true.
It's not even true.
Wow, look at this.
Look at this.
I just received a membership from Swaggo. He becomes the hunter by the end of the podcast would be perfect. Ridiculous. It's 2 hours. 2 fucking hours. I'm just curious if I go ahead here. It's just him talking.
He was just streaming.
And he's watching he finally.
Look at this. 2 hours and he's talking about other stuff, right? He made it sound as if it was 2 hours of DSP content. This isn't a Theo video, buddy.
And he watches some Wings content. Thankfully, it's not all about
Thankfully,
me, right?
it's not about me. He's shitting on Wings. Thank God.
A ton of Wings, actually.
Ton of Wings. There's tons of
So
wings.
wait a minute. Is he now going to become a wings troll instead of a DSP troll?
He just, bruh, he just complained how Rich should move on and be like Kino Casino and have variety. He does variety in this clip. Oh, is there gonna be a wings troll? DSP, you fucking drink some bleach. Drink a whole gallon of
Is this his
it.
big announcement? Well, I'm too pussy to be on the show. So what I need to do is I need to basically now talk about wings for the entire show instead.
Now we're dogging
Right?
on him for making fun of someone else.
Unbelievable.
I
Oh, by the
thought
way, you're right. I did not put.
I thought
I
it
did
was
not put the
bad
top
that he
super
was making
chatter on
fun
the
of
leaderboard, and that's
DSP,
my
and he
fault.
should
It is Perry the
spread
White
his
with the top
wings.
super chatter with a
But
10,
no, he shouldn't. What an
pound
awful
super chat.
guy,
Let me get
right?
Perry on the leaderboard. That's my fault.
Why
And
expect
also,
consistency
thank you,
from this
because-
guy?
All
Let's
right,
move
let's
on.
get Perry on the leaderboard. Thank you. So,
I don't give a fuck
Okay.
about Perry.
well,
Fuck Perry.
by the way, we did see the comments on this video. We're going to look at some of those comments, okay?
All right, let's look at the comments.
So literally the only argument he has is WWE champion.
Nice.
The argument that's done with.
He
that's
unpaused and we
completely
just
dealt with. Nobody
and then
cares
we
about
pause
it ever,
again.
ever again. I literally play the fucking game on my streams and spend money on it, and no one cares.
And we have to
Everyone still
reiterate
comes
the
back and does
point.
content. So he has no point.
Okay.
That's literally he has no
DSP,
point.
find
He
some
scams his
bleach.
viewers. He asks viewers for money, and he spent some money on a mobile game. That's his argument. So he has no argument.
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
you
I'm
could
glad we established that.
again. He's saying it's not a big deal. He spends money on mobile games, but yet he says it's a big deal that people are spending money on shard cards and microtransactions for GTA Online and other games. Okay.
Because I find it hilarious. This is his coping session of why he's not coming on my podcast.
Oh, now
I'm gonna
he's
tell you why he's really
coping.
not coming on in a second, but let's continue.
But again, that's fine. But
It fell. Yo, it fell.
You know what's funny
felt-
about things falling? I don't have the clip. Tevin did. But DSP back in the day was doing a video and he had all those little figures that T got him and it fell over and he was like, oh well, or whatever the fuck. That happened. That was pretty funny. I thought that was hilarious.
Fell off his desk. It bounced. He put it on top of that thing, but he hit it. He's so high, it went boom, and it flew off his desk.
Yeah,
onto the floor.
wow, he was so high, gravity turned
you
on.
just befuddled me, man.
I befuddled you?
understand.
Dude,
Rich,
dude,
I think at this
guys,
point-
maybe I was so high, Soletta fell off her scooter. I was so high, she just fell off, even though I didn't even smoke today. It's a preemptive thing, you know. That's how gravity works.
Pretty much everything befuddles you. I mean, take a look at you. I mean, how could anything not be befuddling you at every moment? If a breeze comes in your fucking room, you're like, whoa, bro, what's that? Holy shit.
What?
In yourself, Phil. I've said
Wow.
this before.
This is DSP shitting on someone.
I don't think you
This
understand
is how he shits
how
on people.
you'll be a judge of someone's character with something. Someone was saying something to me today. Like you were going by tractor videos, we'll call them. I believe about me. When you complain about other people looking at the tractor videos of you, like, why am I going to talk to you? It's a lost cause.
You know what? Let's listen to this.
When you complain about other with something. Someone was saying something to me today. Like you were going by tractor videos, we'll call them. I believe about me. When you complain about other people looking at the tractor videos of you, like
Rich literally highlighted a double standard, and all DSP had to say was grin at the camera and nod his head.
why am I going to talk to you? It's a lost cause.
Wait. No way.
Oh,
He just said that, right? I didn't hear that.
okay,
I heard that.
right.
I didn't hallucinate it because I'm not high, so I
Oh,
know that
man.
what I'm hearing.
Hallucinate. Yeah, that's how weed works. You hallucinate, man. These are such boomer takes on marijuana coming from a dude who's not a boomer supposedly.
Actually just happened. He is literally criticizing me because I watched Kino Casino on this show 2 days ago and they were ragging on him. That's not acceptable to him.
But here's the thing though. Rich never bragged about I would never watch this or that or made it a point of contention. DSP has always made it a point of contention that no one should do it, this and that. But he doesn't hold himself accountable to his own fucking standards. A thing that is just that will never change. He will never change. Wait. I just want the clip. Chug is the goat.
He'll never change.
He'll never change. He'll never change.
Every single fucking time he turns on his stream, he watches detractor videos about me, and that's fine. But the moment that I finally watched a detractor video about him, oh, that's the end of the world. I mean, do you want to...
Dude, he literally said because you complain about when people do it to you. He never complained about you doing it to him if you did it, but you complain all the time when other people do it to you. So he's saying, well, if it's such a big deal for you, then why did you do it for me or whatever the fuck? Because again, if you have standards, why don't you follow your own fucking standards? Why?
I'm going to talk about hypocrisy. This man
Like,
is a walking hypocrite
This shit is what gets me like more aggravated about this guy, by the way.
in every fucking sense of the word.
And he's saying this like,
Right?
oh yeah, he's the
Like,
hypocrite.
what the fuck? The
Man,
things that you
it's
criticize
literally the pot skull and the kettle black or whatever the fuck.
me for. Like, oh, you scammed your audience or whatever. That's things that are in my past. I've moved past. I'm changing for the better. I'm now doing positive reinforcement for contributions. I'm not sitting here begging to pay bills, right? I'm doing good
Oh my
things and
God.
changing for the better.
Good things?
I'm not doing those things anymore. Just like the other day, that moron
my
Cobb
God.
making fun of me. for putting on
Again, if you're doing something good, I don't think you need to brag about doing good. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
the best. I don't even do that anymore. That's what he's making fun of me for. So you're
Isn't it funny, right? He gets the most money ever, and he just suddenly decides, I don't need to wear this anymore, and he doesn't wear it anymore. And now he's mocking people who do it. This dude is such a little bitch. He does stuff just out of spite sometimes, and it's not even like fun. It's
making
just
fun of
stupid.
shit that I've learned from, and I changed from, and of the
Can
past.
you learn to drink bleach?
Literally, the things that you don't like is everything you've been doing every fucking day you turned on your camera. You're making fun of people for being lol cows. You're the biggest one. You're angry at me because I responded to a detractor
Man,
video
this
about
is
you.
lol cow
That's all
behavior.
you do in regards to me.
This is lol
When
cow
was the last
behavior.
time you actually watched a video from my channel and not a detractor video?
This
Right?
this
What
chicanery.
the fuck are you talking about, you insane fucking hypocrite? You're a fucking loser.
crazy.
You don't have the right to say you're upset that I watched the detractor video when it's all you do every fucking time you turn on your stream, dude. What the hell?
But you complain about it,
You
and then you do
either
it to him, though.
Just are
So are
flat
you
out
just saying
hypocritical
shit?
and don't care that you're hypocritical?
Because
Or
again, it's not hypocritical for Rich to do that because Rich never made it a point of contention with other people. He understands other people have watched detractor videos of his, and he probably doesn't care if they don't bitch about it. But DSP bitches about it.
you have
Whatever.
less self-awareness than I even knew that you already didn't have.
I was well aware when I watched the Kino Casino clip on this show 2 days ago, it was going to piss him off.
Why? This dude is like, I did something, I knew this was gonna piss him off. Rich pissed him off. I knew he'd be pissed off. DSP, why are you such a piece of shit? Why can't you just drink bleach? Just drink it. It's in your house. Just drink it.
I knew it. Because I know that Rich loves to give, but he can't take, right? He doesn't understand that in the game of the internet, it's about give and take. Okay, I got you here, but then you get me here, then I get you here, and now we all have content to make.
Oh, this is
You want-
this is disgusting. This is disgusting. He is really treating this like a robotic transactional relationship. This dude shat on so many people who do drama content as belittling and dumbing people down to animals, to cattle. You're milking a human. All this stuff. But that's what this is. He's doing that. DSP, why don't you have any standards that you live on? You don't. You don't. You're a little piece of shit, little baby man, trying to get content and acting superior to other people. Fuck off.
I don't know who knows and understands that game very well. Keemstar. Keemstar gets it.
Yeah,
right?
remember the guy that has blood money and like, he wants to take the, like, all this stuff. He has shot, like, it is so shitty. This dude and grimy and disgusting that this dude has years of videos shitting on Keem, saying Keem is an evil man, all this stuff. Like, he joined the bandwagon of people who hate Keem, and then the moment Keem's like, Phil, you're kind of cool, he just hops right off and sucks his dick. This dude will sell out any belief he tells you for any clout. This dude is pathetic. Pathetic. And he did it for free. That's the kicker. He sold out to Keem for free.
I'll talk shit about you on Twitter. That allows you to talk shit about me on your show. And we go tit for tat, and it's entertainment, right? This guy, well, I should be able to do everything. God forbid that you do the same thing to me. Completely unacceptable. Like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You don't get it. You just don't get it. You don't get life. You thought that you were better than everyone else because you were a million sub YouTuber getting views and attention and popularity and money. And now it's all gone. All of your popularity is gone. And now that fucking curtain's been drawn back. It's like you're the fucking Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, right? And everyone sees you for what you really are now. And people don't like you anymore. And now you can't cope. You're trying to cope so desperately with your existence. So now Phil's bad because he watched a detractor video about me. By the way, let's watch a bunch of detractor videos about Wings of Redemption. This is fun. This is great.
Again, this would have had more of an impact if literally DSP never complained about people watching detractor videos and all this other shit. But guess what he has? And Rich is like, man, if that's such a big deal for you, DSP, then you should not be doing it to other people, correct? But no, of course, he doesn't believe that since he did it, it's okay for him to do it. Because that's how it works. When you take the high road and someone you're talking to takes the low road, you can do the low road too. Like, dude, come on.
What's a hypocrite? I never heard of one, right? The fuck are you talking about, dude?
You're the king of hypocrites. Man, the king of hypocrisy 2.0, man.
What is he doing?
So, I don't...
Wait, what?
Right? The fuck are you talking about, dude?
Again, he's just reading a chat.
What is he doing?
What's he doing?
I don't even know. Who the hell knows? Maybe
Whoa,
this
what
is
was
done
that?
for me to
What
not
was
do
that?
the
You got money?
You do what you gotta do, but I would personally not waste my time who belittles me every time my name is mentioned. I feel like your appearance would just be an hour of him coitizing you and then it cuts off.
Man, good thing DSP doesn't have any fans that make typos, right? It's very obvious what the dude said. Like, you wouldn't want to spend someone that would belittle him all the time and this and that, and that's exactly what DSP does to Rich all the time. Like, come on.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Man, I'm getting blasted all over right now. And if it was just Phil, it would be comedic gold. But I already see the usual suspects coming back, and I'm not talking about the two people that many people are thinking of. Other people too, and I'm like, nah, man, stay away. Do stay in your lane. I'll stay in my lane. You're like chomping at the bit for this to happen, and it's just weird. Why?
What's weird about it is, no, actually the opposite has happened. So many people went to me and said, don't do it. They came to me and said, don't have this man on your show because it's not meaningful.
But it could be true the other way too. You know, Rich has people who email him too,
I don't know
right?
what he's talking about outside of Kino Casino.
Whatever, okay.
No one really, maybe LolCow Live would jump on for like one stream, they would bring it up. Like, there's no one
is, like,
in the
really,
drama sphere that's like
really,
wants to really
like,
talk about Rich that much anymore. Since his documentary came
like,
out, and now
come
this is the
on,
mess that
move
he is, no
on.
one cares anymore. Like,
Alright, let's move
hallucinogenic
on.
world here. We actually
Hallucinogenic
believing this, but it's
world.
not true at all. Okay.
Yeah, because, you know, that's how weed works,
Just
obviously.
drinking wheelchair to it. What's up, Bone Score? Thank you for being a member for over 2 years.
Are we done? Is that it?
Fucking retard. I forgot his name.
Oh, he said the R word.
Yeah, dude, there's people right now that are like really because it would be
All right.
it would be a content farm for them.
Basically, this guy, he's become so paranoid because he's high all the time. He actually believes that like there's a lot of people out there that want to milk him for content.
How is it being paranoid when DSP literally just said he would want a content farm Rich, pretty much? Because he literally said that's what tit for tat is. Whatever.
content.
Okay.
In reality,
That's how
that
you
couldn't
make
be further
content,
from the
Rich.
truth. Like, I just kind of want to finish the story.
Oh, fuck
And
off!
stop the end of the narrative here
This thirst for finishing the story, like, fuck off with this. Like, dude, shut up.
Because the narrative is he's
Drink
fallen
some
from
bleach.
grace. I was supposed to
Please.
fall from grace.
Please,
the opposite
drink some
happened,
bleach.
right?
Talk about your bleach.
I felted this fucking guy so bad watching his documentary. I've got his final chip.
He got his shit.
And I felt like it would be closure to have him on the show, whether it was a funny interview or whether, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how it went, it would have been good content.
No,
but
but
the guy is such a coward and he's so paranoid now.
he's such a
that
coward.
He just can't, he won't do anything. No, the sharks are
Again,
circling. Dude, no one cares.
again, DSP literally told Rich in his DM last year that, oh, the detractors would ruin it and this and that. He said to Craig he went into hiding. But Rich wants to go into hiding after that documentary. Oh, what a old bitch, right? DSP, you went into hiding for a year by your own admission. And you're criticizing him for going to hiding after that documentary that you said was bad for him? Let's not think about this, right? Oh,
Cares
man.
About you at all. It would be a one-off situation where they react possibly to the interview and then they move on and they never mention you ever again because you're not pertinent. You
But they
get it?
talk about him
The reason people bring me
before.
up all the time is because I'm still pertinent. Despite the
Oh
fact
my
that people
God.
don't like me, I'm still pertinent. You have no pertinence in any sphere.
How does he
Drama
have no
sphere,
pertinence?
reviewing sphere,
Whatever.
news
This is
sphere,
like
whatever sphere it is,
obnoxious.
you're not part of it.
You're not
You
part
know?
of it.
No one
Sure.
is thinking about Review Tech USA. All right. So first of all, this is what's so funny about it. I have some shout outs to do. Patrick, thanks for a $5 a $2 tip to make it as a detractor. He really is on that last chip. Yeah, I mean, at this point, right? I don't even think he even knows what he is. Can't make it as a musician, failed at a lolcow. Now he's struggling to make it as a detractor.
How can you fail as a lolcow? You can't fail as a lolcow. You're just a lolcow, man.
He really is on that last chip.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't even think he even knows what he is.
He
To
doesn't
be
know
honest,
what he
I don't think
is.
he cares. He has no self-respect. I mean, that's why
I thought,
he actually.
you know what? I thought like you shouldn't want to be a lolcow. Remember, he gave Rich a lot of shit for saying that he's a lolcow.
Rich told me that he said that he's a lolcow and he wants to own that. I would never want to own to be a lolcow.
Now he's like saying that people should own up being a lolcow. Man, DSP, who fell harder from grace, man?
Well, he does, right? DJ Sonic Swag with a $2
I mean,
super
DSP's
chat.
not no
Team
better.
DSP4 and Rich 0.
Oops.
Thank you so much. We're at $99 of support, guys. Thank you so much. We're almost 2/3 of the way to the goal.
We're almost there.
But what I want to show you guys, because I was wondering, I was like, how many views did this video get? And what kind of comments? First of all, for the record, this is an archived live stream. This is not an on-demand video. An archived live stream
Oh,
counts
wow.
all of the viewers who were there live, plus adds additional viewers after the fact who watch it. So this stream, 3,759 views. Just for the record, all of my streams beat his.
Yeah, the streams that got
I know this
G-botted.
isn't like a pissing
Wow.
contest or a competition, but like no lie.
Wow, even those?
Yesterday, when I was streaming Silent Hill, my archive stream has over 6,000 views, but that doesn't count the fact that I also do these videos after the fact. Because remember, when I'm done with a stream,
All right,
Oh,
I do not give a fuck about views.
so this is another video of Rich watching DSP Detractor videos and adding the same old comments. Pass. Thanks for the comments, folks. I thought I missed something. Yeah, like
Wow,
literally, that's
one
what
negative
what this
video.
content has become,
Wow.
is that he basically just regurgitates everything about my detractors talking about me. He doesn't add anything. He doesn't intelligently analyze it. He just regurgitates detractor memes. You're right.
You're right.
This rich dude with his stupid applause button. This is sad. Quantum TV gets more views than Rich now. From
All
Race
right.
2. Detractor videos. I saved you 2 hours of DSP rambling. Rich is still more entertaining than Phil's boring ass. All right, someone likes Rich more. Now, here's the thing.
Here's the
Entertainment is in
thing.
the eye of the beholder.
But he just said everyone hates him and he's boring. Oh,
Are you
man,
entertained by
okay.
watching Rich because you're watching the train wreck? The guy who's high and fucking can't do anything of intel looking for. If you're looking for the loud call,
man.
train wreck shit, you're not gonna really see it here. Play Street Fighter and I rage. And also the guy who's high and fucking can't do anything of intelligence. right? If that's the case, yeah, when you go to my streams, you'll see a train wreck when I play Street Fighter and I rage. And outside of that, it's kind of, not really
Well,
like
these
that.
this rant's
So,
pretty
yeah,
much a
if that's
train
what
wreck.
you're looking for, if you're looking for the lolcow and,
Okay.
train wreck shit, you're not going to really see it here, but you'll
Man.
see it on his streams and you'll have a good
But I
laugh.
thought
You're
he
right.
filled as a lolcow.
2-hour stream,
Now
no
he
real
now he
content about
sounds like
Phil
he
after
doesn't.
38 minutes. You didn't watch and leave a comment. Good job. I do like how Kino gaslit DPS into confessing he has spent all that money on mobile games. Kino did not gaslight me into confessing anything. I didn't confess
They
that I
get-
spent all that money on mobile games. Do you see what I mean?
Whatever. Okay.
This is the insanity of the detractor sphere. They actually believe this thing. They
No.
literally believe that I was gaslit into confessing some heinous crime when I didn't confess
No one
what
said
they
it was a
think I
crime.
confessed, and it wasn't a heinous crime. And they didn't gaslight me into anything. You see what it's just insane.
He just admitted it, man, and he spends
This is
money.
actually
He didn't
sad.
spend a
Rich
lot
gets
of
some
money, but he
help,
spent money on
Which is
it.
slowly becoming what he makes fun of, which is what I just said.
Yeah. See,
Banned. Bro said it's a lost cause, yet a few minutes ago he said it would be comedy gold to chat with Phil, so which is it? Bark like the pug, I'm so disappointed as a fan. You knew damn well when you accepted the interview you weren't going to go follow through. It's going to be too much drama. It's such a pathetic and Phil-like excuse. There you go.
Feel like excuse.
there's nothing to say other than there you go. I mean,
It's a BS excuse. He loves drama. It's all he ever
Okay.
talks about. Rich, you've lost the plot, man. You totally haven't scammed or shortchanged or cheated anyone out of anything. Now you're an upstanding person who would never, for example, set a goal and say if you don't meet a goal, you'll donate. Then when the goal's missed, you scream and cry to people who said, make the donation. You're such a joke.
he said that earlier in the video, by the way. So he got that from this comment.
This one's an L. You should have gone on. I can keep
Whatever.
going. I don't think we need to read every comment.
Again, he brought up the charity thing, and it's like very like at this point I kind of feel it's kind of niche, not niche, but like whatever, right? And then he reads the comment that brings it up, and it's like, it sounds like you read the comment ahead
You
of
should
time.
have gone on a show to challenge him, especially since you have a chance to talk to him and didn't. It's a missed opportunity. Let's see here.
What
I'm
is
done.
it?
I don't even want to really
Yeah,
want
a
to
lot
read
of
any
these
more
comments are
But here's the
boring,
deal,
honestly.
all right? I have one final thing to say.
Okay, one
about
final
Review Chat.
thing.
I'm going to finish this right here because I really, at this point, like when I did the React last month with the Kino guys, and I had the last chip, all right?
Lost
I'll be
potato
honest,
chip.
I thought either that was going to be the last time I was going to talk to the guy, or it could go differently, and he could come on my show, and we could actually hash it
Come-
out.
Come
The
on,
reason I
Michelle.
held on to this chip, folks, okay? The reason I held on to this
This is-
chip
Get,
is because
get,
I wanted to see
get ready to cringe. Get ready to cringe.
that when that man was publicly exposed and felted to the internet, would he actually like fess up to his shortcomings and change and become a better person because of this? Or would he continue to spiral downward? It has now been a month and a half since this, and Rich has continued to spiral downward worse and worse. He's not getting any better. When he sees a glimmer of hope, I'm going to do a sober stream.
But you know, DSP didn't like help him. Like DSP got out of the tunnel, whatever the fuck he says, from help from others. Rich is getting zero help, and DSP refuses to help. So it's really like DSP got like a wheelchair aid, like someone put DSP in a wheelchair and just rolled him up, and Rich is there, and DSP is like, don't give him a wheelchair. He's gonna crawl up the hill, and it's like, why does he have to crawl? We put you in a wheelchair. Why can't we put him in a wheelchair? He's like, he said I was a doo-doo head, so he gets to crawl.
And the stream's actually better. Then all of a sudden, boom, he's high again on the next stream. This man,
Is that really a big
sadly,
deal?
needs an intervention. He does. He needs a big brother. He needs a father. He needs a relative. He needs
Yeah, he
someone
needs a father.
to jump into
Rich,
his life.
you smoke too much weed.
Because it's obvious he has no self-control whatsoever, and he's not going to get better unless he has an intervention. And in truth, the real reason that I still have this chip is because what I really wanted to do, now I'm going to spoil, guys. You ready? Because he's not going to be on my show ever, right? He's not. He's never going to be. He just admitted it. He's
All
never
right,
coming
I
back.
hope that's the case then. And
I was going to have him on my show.
I hope we never hear, guys. I may have Rich on my show in the future, be it next year, the year after that. I better never hear about this guy ever again from Phil.
And I was going to talk out some topics, and it was going to be a little bit heated. By the end of the
Oh.
show,
Oh, you know what? He said it was going to be a chill conversation. Now it was going to be heated. Very cool.
all right, I was going to tell him that I forgive him for all the things that he's done.
Oh my god. I'm going to tell him I forgive him. Okay. I'm gonna try to find this one part. Let's see. Okay, I'll be back to you. Oh, and forget this interview. I have exclusive rights to broadcast it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, my show runs for this. Promos today. You get a schedule. FYI, I have one requirement. Let's see. And I can't. Okay. Respond. 5 minutes. Rich, I'm gonna give you one last chance. No longer in a position of power. Let's see. June, the King documentary. Nobody cares. So come on my show and settle it all. And come out looking like. Okay, so he did say that he needs to come out looking like a good guy, but he said he was gonna forgive him. So this kind of seems like he scripted a interview with him where it was gonna end with him forgiving him. Like, he tells him behind the scenes that, let's finish this. Then he says, well, I was gonna do the interview with him and I was gonna forgive him. Wow, DSP, what are you, like, this dude is so corny.
To me over the years that I want to be the better man and I want to move forward positively.
I want to be the better man. This dude is such a piece of shit. He says how Rich bullied him and harassed him and this and that. He's like, I'm going to say I forgive him and I'm going to be the better man and move on. But you know what? He tells us all this story about being bullied and he's like, yeah, my bully came up to me and apologized. I said, you don't need to apologize, man. It's cool, man. Whatever the fuck he said. But Rich, specifically for some reason, he needs to apologize and he needs to forgive him. This is totally not for show at all. This isn't a pump up his ego at all. This was a thing people were saying about these little interviews since the Keemstar one, where this was just all an image PR stunt. And that's what this is.
And he should too. And we could agree to be
This is
respectful
so
to each
corny.
other moving forward. And I was going to tell him that if that's the case, I was going to take this chip and I was going to give it to him. And that way I
Wow.
could say he has it. And that
He was gonna take the chip and say, I have. Oh, wow, Phil. That's so cool. Wow.
can make a better life and he can turn it around for the better. Because I don't want this. You
Oh my
understand? I
god,
don't
this is
want
so
chip.
corny.
I want him. I want to feel like this guy can be a better guy. And that he can.
And guess what? He'd do that, and then the next day he'll do a drama show, be like, I gave him my chip and he did this. That shows how low he is, man. Man, shut up.
He's shown no way to do that at all. Like, I've tried so hard. I stopped talking about it for a month and a half. I tried to have him on the show. I just wanted to have a nice moment with the man.
In the end, Rich
and I
never
can't.
even
He won't let me.
mattered.
You understand? He just won't let me do it.
He
So,
won't let him.
sadly, this chip will never go back to Rich. I guess I have to keep it forever. I don't want it.
I don't want
I
it.
literally wanted to help the man and show some respect.
Oh my
and be
god!
like,
And look
I
at this.
wish
He dangles his daughter in the hospital over his head. He's dangling. I was gonna be nice to him. Nice people don't do this. If you're genuinely nice, you don't sit there and brag about how nice you are. This is behavior, by the way, that he also shout out people who buy caramel macchiatos and all this other shit. But that's the attitude he's doing. I was gonna be nice to him, and he was an asshole. See, I'm a nice guy. I'm fucking nice.
the best in the future. Now we can be. Let's just
Guys,
move
I'm
forward
so
and forget
fucking
everything
cool.
that's
I'm so
happened in the
fucking
past, like
nice.
it never happened, and let's just whether it means that we forget about each other and we don't mention each other ever again or whatever. But sadly, as
But that's
you
what
can
moving
see,
on
he
is,
can't
right?
do
He
that.
said I'm gonna
This
move
guy
on. You
is
should
in
move
an
on too.
endless downward spiral.
But like, okay,
He can't change for the better. He can't improve. Okay.
he'll never change.
So since this is the last time that I'm going to talk about Rich, all right, I'm just going to say a few things. I'm going to vent a little bit. All right, Rich, I'm going to tell you something right now. All right.
Right
The
now.
only reason
All right,
that I allowed you to crap
allowed.
on me for the last decade is because
Allowed.
I had an insane hate
Allowed.
mob of people on my back. All right.
So
If
are you
I
gonna
even
kill him
tried to
now?
defend myself or
So what's gonna happen if Rich shits on him again? Is he gonna send his little flying monkeys after Rich now?
lash back or clap back or whatever they call,
He
no one would
always
care.
said clap back,
Because
but now he
everyone
doesn't know
thought
what
I
they
was
call
the
it.
living meme
Okay,
of the guy to hate.
you are a
That's
guy to
shame,
hate,
right?
Fuck you.
Sure, my detractors still exist, but they've been exposed as unhinged idiots. Everyone knows
no.
this. I have newfound popularity.
Not
People want
everyone.
to work with me again. Things are
Like,
different.
he's
right?
really just thinking like the few people he talked about that has like silly things. Oh, my detractors are all that. Fuck off. Like, shut up. And by the way, he would hate it if his fans got exposed, correct? So why is he like cheering for this? You know
So
what
what
I'm saying?
happened was you worked yourself into this
Whatever.
false sense of security over the last
Security.
decade, where you thought, oh, it's just
Hey, this is kind of projection, right? Because he kind of feels he has a false sense of security with Kino Casino. Notice how the moment they gave him attention and all this stuff, he started feeling more emboldened to do stuff that he would say, I can't do this because I have detractors. It's like DSP's in a false state of security.
easy way to punch down at Phil. I'm a million sub YouTuber. Keep punching down Phil. And you conditioned your audience to want to see that content because you knew it was an easy payday. On a day when you had nothing to offer the internet, it was crap on Phil day. Turn on a detractor video,
You
just
call
sit
him
there
Phil-
and laugh and make
Keemstar Lake,
fun
by the way.
and make money, right? That's what you did for a decade. And you might say, well, it was easy to do. It was only easy because I allowed you to do it.
I
You
allowed.
understand me?
Well,
At
how
any
did you
moment,
allow him?
I could have just actually intelligently responded to you,
You did though.
and you would have fallen a fuck
But
apart.
I wouldn't say
Because nothing
intelligently.
you've ever said or did has substance. Literally, all the content you make, your news, your reaction drama, all this shit, it's all fluff.
It's all fluff.
Rich, if all of your content was deleted from the internet today, no one would miss you or care.
Wow,
It's that
he
simple.
sounds so cool saying
No
this.
one would miss you or care. I have a 16-year catalog.
The
of
ambassador of
playthroughs, reviews.
the ambassador of meaningful content has declared if Rich goes away, no one will miss him. What he says is fact, obviously.
In content that if it disappeared from the internet, people would be genuinely upset. They'd be like, where is Phil's content?
Again, he says this, but when like the shit with Jay happened or whatever the fuck is like,
I don't wish that downfall for anyone, man.
so like let's say Rich's channel this gets Thanos, right? Gets erased, eradicated. DSP's not gonna say like,
Yeah, man, good riddance, man. I knew his contents always sucked.
he would say,
Oh, that's terrible, man. You know, that's how he made money, man. That's so bad.
and I'm sure that happened at some point. He always says this shit. Like, dude, shut up. Just shut up.
Content. Where did he go? This
You
sucks.
think about
Even
the
if they
choice
don't
you're
like
making.
the new stuff,
You think
the
about the
classic
choice you're
stuff,
making.
right? If you were erased from YouTube,
Sorry, I
People
like
would
used
be
the wrong
like-
words.
oh, anyway, moving on. One would care because you don't make any meaningful content and you never did.
How do you know it's
understand me?
meaningful? How do you know what's
vile
meaningful
things
and
you
not?
said and
What if
did
it was meaningful?
about me and my
What if
family
what
and
if
shit?
what if
That-
a someone who has cancer and they loved Rich's content and they're like, dude, Rich's content makes me like it gets me through the chemo or whatever. What about that, Phil? I mean, come on.
That's a good one. I don't have a family. He's
I don't
actually
have
said
a
this repeatedly
family.
over and over. I don't have a family. Okay, Rich, I need to explain something to you.
Look
Okay?
how mad he's getting about this.
Just because
Again,
you
if you feel like you have a family, you can feel very secure about that, right? No matter what, like if you just have a girlfriend, wife, and a cat, or whatever the fuck, and you're fine saying that's your family, hey man, go at it. You know, it is what it is. But if other people say that and you get this butthurt about it, that's clown behavior. Because a normal person would probably just be like, okay, and then they move on with their life. But he takes it as if like it's a personal slight. Like, okay.
chose to use your dick to reproduce doesn't make you better than me. The
Oh,
fact
man.
that I've had multiple relationships
his
in my life
dick.
that I'm
Why
happily
did he
married
wanna
and I
talk about
chose
his
not to
dick?
reproduce was an intelligent decision that I made. It's called self-control. You understand?
But what if he wanted a kid though? This is really unfair when you think about it because he's really acting as if like Rich accidentally like, oh, I forgot to put my condom on and I had sex with my wife and then she got pregnant. But what if they wanted a child and then they had sex? I mean, again, I said this before, for a dude who says life is in black and white and all this other stuff, he acts as if like having sex and having children are all black and white things. And it's very clean, right? I mean, there's a lot of things that get messy about that. That is why a lot of people have a lot of discussions about it. And this dude is acting as if like having a baby is an easy thing to like schedule and to organize and this and that, when it really isn't.
I made the decision to not reproduce. You don't have a one-up on me because you have children, right? You don't. In
Like, life
fact,
isn't that
that's some of the shit
simple.
people make fun of you for the way that you've handled your family business. And that's your own fault for putting it on the internet. Do you understand? You're not
But what did he put on the internet about his family though? Like, the Dropbox wasn't something that Rich volunteered for the internet. Someone hacked into his Dropbox, from what I understand, by the way. And then they posted all that stuff. That was someone else doing that. The most I've seen and heard is just that he just said, "Oh, my daughter's in the hospital," and then like whatever. Like these are things that are like innocuous, at best or whatever. He's acting as if like he had him on his show and he was like doing streams with his family.
a bigger man
Whatever.
than me because you have kids. You're in fucking sane if you believe that, right? I have a family. I'm married. I have a pet. I have parents. I have other relatives. I have
That you
a
don't
family
talk
unit
to.
established.
You don't
and
give a
it's
fuck
just
about
as
Cat's
important,
family.
meaningful to
You don't
me
give a fuck
as
about
yours
your
is
other
to
family
you.
members.
And the fact that you think that you could dangle that over the internet and be like, "Oh, I have a family and he doesn't." You're insane.
You're
You're
insane.
absolutely fucking insane. You're a weak little man. You understand? Okay, I take that back. You're weak, but you're not little. You're definitely not little. Holy shit.
Oh
But
my god.
you're
You're
a
no little
person
man. Fat
who
joke. Body shame.
He's so insecure, and everyone knows it, right?
Man.
That you try
Good
to
thing
make that
DC
a
is
way to
not
make money.
fucking
As I said, the
insecure,
moment
right?
that you put the clown makeup on, it never washes off.
Wow, he
right?
really loves
when
that
I
saying. That
stream, I
it's
strive
probably
to put
not
out
even his
positive
own.
content
I'm
for
gonna
my
say it.
audience, something
I'm
that
gonna
should
say
be
it. I don't think that saying is his own. I think someone else said it.
entertaining and fun, sometimes informative, sometimes it's creative. Depends, because I make so many kinds of content. You don't even do that.
Oh yeah, let's see. He does gameplay, react, and then podcast. Wow, so different.
Every time you turn on your stream, you're turning on the clown show. You're turning on the living embarrassment to the internet.
You're a living
Every
embarrassment,
day that
bitch.
you stream, it's the same. Do you understand? I had my most embarrassing moment in 2016 when I accidentally left this camera on.
Yeah, remember when you said guy
during
cried about
something
it?
very, very embarrassing and stupid, right? But it was
Right.
an accident. You literally intentionally turn your camera on every day, and you're high, and you're vaping,
Oh, wow.
and you're spouting.
Guys, in chat, in the comment section, respond. What's worse, getting caught masturbating or being high? I'm gonna say my belief. It's gonna shock you. I think it's better to be caught high because at least you're high and you're not like putting and you're not risking showing your genitals, or if you're watching whatever, you don't have to worry about sharing that. You know what I'm saying? It's your own personal time. Getting high is just getting high. You're just being lazy at that point. So it's completely different. Ah, man.
off nonsense, and you're and then you
Again,
got your
we watched the video. He watched the video that he reacted to through DSP, I guess, whatever. And he wasn't like doing like he did sound coherent. Again, when you're high, you're just lazy and you like this vibe. You're just
shirt
there.
off, and you're sucking on cucumbers. And
This
you're
is such
kissing
a-
cocks.
Kissing cacks.
I had one embarrassing moment in 2016 I'll never live down. Literally every time you turn on your camera, it's the most embarrassing moment you've ever had in your life.
think
and
this
it
is
continues
embarrassing
every single time
behavior.
you turn on the camera. You can't even. You're a 1 million subscriber YouTuber, and you can't even beat me in viewership and support anymore. What the fuck
Oh
happened?
wow, man.
You are nothing. You are a fucking ant on the ground that
Compare-
I accidentally
Compare DSP's view count in like 2012 to now, and tell me what's more sad.
step on. Do you get it?
Do you
You're
get it?
no one. You're a nobody. And you're,
You're
never going to
nobody.
be big again because you fucked your life up so fucking bad. You're a screw up.
Who are you to say that he can't get another chance at life? Again, DSP demanded for years that he deserves a second chance after getting multiple second chances. But Rich, he can't get one. Fuck him. I mean, whatever. They both don't deserve shit. They both deserve each other, actually. You know what? That's the message. They need to get together.
This,
They just need to fuck.
which you could have had back if you just wanted to act
Again,
like a
we mocked Rich for having the dethrone meme, I guess, whatever. But we are gonna quadruple down on the poker chip meme that DSP forced and say that everyone loves it.
mature adult, a fucking person with a soul, with a conscience, with some morals in your head, and you came on the show.
Is it really being an adult? Dedicating your entire life meaning to a toy? I mean, come on. DSP, this is like very childish.
And we did what I wanted to do, and you could have got your chip
So
back.
why do we have to do what you want to do for him to get his shit back? Why not do something that you both want to do?
And we could have moved on. But even you're not smart enough for that. You just can't
You just
fucking
can't
be a
do
man.
it.
You know, your meme is that Phil is a man. Yes, I am. You're
I
not.
am.
You may have a family, but you ain't a fucking man. You're a bitch. A lifelong bitch.
Lifelong.
And
Well, I mean, hey man, if Rich is still gonna talk to Phil and like all this other shit, he is.
no one's gonna fix that for you. You gotta fix that yourself. But I'm fucking done with you. I'm never gonna speak about your dumb
This is all theatrics. He got the chip, slammed it down, and then he put it back on his display.
fucking ass again because you are nothing to me.
Nothing
you are like
to
a
me.
fart in the fucking wind that you smell for a second, then it's gone, and you don't
This
ever
is-
have to deal with
again,
it.
as I said, this is what a child does when they're mad. It like when you're a kid and you're mad at your friend for doing something stupid, you say shit like this, and then the next day you apologize. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, I was pissed. I just stepped my toe on a Lego piece.
Ever again. You're done. Don't fucking bring me up, you bitch-made loser, because your
Wouldn't he
content
mo-
fucking sucks.
Wouldn't it be more of a bitch if he just stopped talking about you? You know what? He would say that. Someone will say, Phil, did he hear Rich stop talking about you? And he's
So I shot at him. And after I shot at him, he stopped talking about me, man. What a bitch. That's like what a bitch would do, right?
but now if he does talk about him, he's a bitch. He's a bitch either way, right? Oh man.
It's not content. It's for dumb, mouth-drooling, stunted individuals who don't even get that you're
Again, Rich does drama content. They're mouth drooling, stupid, stunted people. DSP does drama content. It's part of the game, man. It's fun. Why is it when Rich does what DSP does, it's bad and awful and stupid, but when DSP does it, it's meaningful, positive, fun? Let's not think about this too hard.
narratives aren't your own, that you're just regurgitating my detractors.
You
Fuck
regurgitate stuff
off.
too.
And
Fuck
go
off.
away.
Yeah, that's gonna get him away. See, he gets the chip, puts it back on his little display. So okay, right? He just said that the chip represents his last chance. That's why he kept it there. Then he's like, I'm done. He takes the chip, takes it off his little thing. He then puts it back on. So does the chip really mean that it's relevant to Rich or not? Again, when he did the Rich thing, I said then that the whole thing, it seems kind of clown world because there was no value to it. He was just taking chips up because he was working his way to leave only one chip intentionally. So it was not a really a logical thing, and it made no sense. Like it was this really stupid logic. But now he says, "Well, I'm done with him. Take the chip off." He puts it back on. So what's the point? It's meaningless. Nothing means anything here.
Phil, I'm done with you. Okay, I'm
I'm
done
done.
with you. You're
Okay.
stupid. I'm keeping this amoeba, by
I
the
got
way.
it off my chest.
I got off my chest.
Got it off my chest. I don't have to talk about it ever. I'm so happy because that
I'm
was
so
such a
happy.
lingering piece of shit.
Yeah,
that was
ri-
stuck. It was like a dingleberry that stuck to your ass.
But again, Rich was dead to him, and they talked about him again.
And you can't get it off for some reason. It's like a weird spot. What the fuck is this dingleberry? I can't
Again,
get it.
oh, the other DSP meme that you get from DSP Gaming, the mature adult memes. Dingleberry on your ass. Only on DSP Gaming.
How could it be stuck? Right? Now I'm done with it.
Man.
So now we can move on. All right? So nothing. No one's tagging me. No one says anything. I guess you guys are good. You enjoy that? I had to get it over with. It's just so dumb, man.
It's so dumb,
You know?
man.
It really
you know?
is. It's just so
It
stupid.
really is.
But why do I even have to talk about this fucking guy ever in my life? Why does he have to bring me up? He's such a loser.
Such a
I
loser.
can't take it anymore, right? Like
I
just-
can't take it.
he
I'm
has
going
no
crazy.
chance. I'm never gonna fucking give that man a chance again. There's no point.
Why?
There's literally no
Why not
point.
give him
He
another
can't
chance?
improve.
He
He can't.
he didn't even put him on his little show. And again, it's still there. This is today's pre-stream, by the way. He still has the chip. So again, if he removes the chip, I can't get over it. He removes the chip because he's saying, "Oh, this is like symbolic of Rich's final chance." Then when he didn't get to do his thing, "I'm done with you." Puts it away, and then he puts it back. So is that really a Rich's chip at that point? Because if it was, it should be removed from your setup and all this other stuff. But it can't because it's also like a meme, I guess, for Phil and his community. Wow. No, I think there's gonna be a video in this that's worth gonna be doing, but I'm not gonna do it. This video is long enough, and I think that's where we're gonna end it. But let's do a vibe check. Let's see what he's doing right now.
Everything we've done up to now.
Okay, good. Lisa Lou saved the day. We got Gold's hit 10, which he said, by the way, that this is bait. That the detractors, they're so mad. I'm getting money to eat a Krabby Patty. It's bait. He said the bait in question. If he gets 13 goals hit back to back, he will eat a burger. That's bait. We're getting felted by them giving him money to eat a burger that's like $5. So cool, man. So cool. I mean, he really could have just done one goal and then just do it, right? Because I think if you have $183 in your wallet, you'll be able to afford a burger. I'm just gonna say that. I don't think inflation is that crazy yet. But I think you can afford a burger with this money. But no, we need to hit the goal back to back. Now when he says hit the goal back to back and we need to hit like 13 stuff, right? Is it like a he'll do it anyway even if he doesn't hit it kind of thing, or does he actually need to hit it? You know, when he says that, is that like, like the Jasper Kitty situation where, he was gonna always show us the cat even if he didn't hit the goal, but if he doesn't hit the goal, he won't show it? Is it that kind of thing? I don't know, man. I'm confused. Maybe he needs to like work that out with me. Make some diagrams, explain it to me 5 times back to back to back, like it's like schedule segments. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.
I want you to speak the truth. He'll never change.
Exactly. He'll never change. I don't know why it's cutting that off now.
I did not make a mistake.
I didn't. I don't know what's going on.
What a sick joke.
What a sick joke. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.